Vods that like we had different names. We
Yeah,
had the wrong
I like
name.
fixed it halfway through. All
I
right.
noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute, why does that say?
I don't know what happened, but somehow someone got swapped around between sessions. There might have been one session where it went all the way through unnoticed because it should be fine, but either someone changed their name slightly and all of a sudden it switched them where they were. Anyways,
I just saw hiccup, Dalen hiccup. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
Yes,
something's
Bird
wrong here.
Paladin.
All right.
Hey guys, it's me.
W Riz.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to scrap the start of the stream. All right.
Oh, sorry.
All good. Welcome back, everybody, to another session of Tales of Eragoatta. Where we left off, our adventurers had come across Tarlin, who appeared to not be Tarlin after Amelia had found a second Tarlin up in the top room of his abode. They chased this imposter down the street for a time, losing him in the tavern and going to talk to Fritz. They managed to return the show sword that was stolen and were able to get some guards to protect the real dwarvish ambassador from Ridge's End. Finding later on, though, that the imposter had disguised itself as a woman bathing in the inn's bathroom and had escaped shortly after outside of town towards the east. After the behest of Fritz that the situation would be under control, he asked you to all make sure that the food source in Brandwood is secured and there is no issues or signs of trouble. You made your way over to the town, finding yourselves making there just after nightfall and finding a good night's rest at the Softest Clouds Inn. And what would you all like to do at the start of this morning?
Oh.
Hiccup, you stayed the night with us, didn't you?
What? What do you mean?
Didn't
Who's
you-
us?
Selby and Amelia?
I think so. I don't remember the how many rooms there were.
We had two, but you said that if Gnome could have a bed, then you'd stay with
Oh
me and
yeah,
Selby.
yeah. I did. Or he did. You know what I mean? No, literally just me out of character. Yeah. I thought,
Alright, so
was that like a? I thought that was a question for me, so you could say something.
I was thinking,
Damn.
I wasn't sure if, like, I guess Amelia would get up and, I don't know, maybe check things out around town, see what's going on.
All right. So you head out of your room towards the front door?
Mhm.
All right. As you make your way out your bedroom door, it's a pretty quiet morning, but you kind of notice that the small girl that gave you the keys and the previous day doesn't seem to be around. As you make it to the front door, please roll me a perception check.
Perception. Hold on, I dropped a blueberry.
You have blueberries?
I do have blueberries, and they're mine. I'm not sharing.
I don't like blueberries.
Too bad.
Oh my god.
What?
I don't
This
share my
escalated
blueberries.
quickly.
Don't touch my blueberries.
Ew. Jeez.
Ew. What did you mean? 19?
So we're
19?
sorry.
All right. You, at the early morning, it's a little after dawn. Let's say it's around 7:45, a little close to 8. You hear a bunch of noises that seem to have not been around the previous night, you hear the sounds of like livestock, chickens, cows, and you see the town is not very big, but everyone here is used to farm life, so they're all up early. Everyone's out and about during the day. You see in the town square a few people, and looks like a community cow. A few people have come out with their pails to get some milk from this cow early in the morning.
The community cow.
Dude, that's me.
Amelia's just as she walks by, she just reaches out and gently pets the cow, and just continues forward wherever she's going. Just kind of examining things, seeing if there's anything out of the ordinary.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Okay. 5.
5. It seems normal. The cow seems very content with the people around it and is just enjoying some grain while people come for their milk for the morning.
I'm not even
As
looking around at this point. I'm just focused on the cow.
it's a very nice cow. Looks very healthy, well fed. As you do, the man beside the cow looks over to you and says to you, "1 second." It's like, "Good morning. How you doing?
Oh,
Good morning.
You're a new face. I heard there were some people staying the night."
Yes, we were sent here by Fritz to check out the food storage, make sure everything was okay. We were having some trouble in the main city.
Oh, good old Fritz. You're always looking out for us. Yeah, we're nothing out of the ordinary. Just some
Well, that's good to hear.
standard farming.
No weird things have been happening, no missing persons, no things stolen, no broken carts.
Nothing I'm aware of. Everything's same old, same old.
Fair enough. And who might this be? She kind of looks at the cow.
That's Bessie.
oh yeah. Oh,
You didn't think of a name for the cow, did you?
I did not think of the name of the cow. Super standard. Name's Bessie.
What a
We
shame. You're
not everyone here owns their own cow, so we thought, well, why not make it a thing? We bring the cow out in the morning. Anyone wants some fresh milk and come out, bring down a pail.
Well,
Give it a
she's
lick.
very content.
Oh, she's super friendly.
I can see that. Is there someone that like heads the town, kind of leads people?
He kind of does like a very gentle bow. He's like, that would be me. I am the town steward. My name's Cletus.
It's
Oh,
just
Cletus.
Cletus. I see.
lead it.
And you're sure nothing is going on in this town that's odd?
Not that I've seen. Well, there's the odd. Well, maybe some odd trails through the wheat fields, but nothing that's
Trails.
uncommon. Like, yeah, you know, some animals go through, leave a little trail to the field. No big deal. But I wouldn't.
Just in case, would you mind if me and my friends checked it out just to be sure that you guys are safe?
Well, if it's by order of Fritz, secure away.
Thank you so much, Cletus, and I will be sure to inform you on everything that's going on.
Sounds good. Enjoy
She
your,
kind of,
your morning. Sorry, I think that was it.
she just kind of hugs the cow a little bit. I like this cow.
Most people do.
Dude, I'm imagining Cletus has like amazing dental hygiene, but still has like one tooth missing.
But that one tooth is pristine.
He's got like he's got a piece of wheat in his mouth. He's wearing slacks.
Oh yeah.
100%, man.
She's gonna go back to the inn and just kind of shake a little bit, just like people around here are a little too friendly. Ugh.
All right. What's everyone else doing?
Dalen will finally get up, kind of pack up his stuff and head downstairs. Or
There's no downstairs. It's just a
That's what-
one-story
yeah.
building. So
He's gonna head outside. Gotta get
Morning,
himself-
Paladin.
Morning, Amelia.
Seems that you woke up a little later than normal.
I think we've already established I sleep like a rock.
Yes. Especially in your armor, she just kind of knocks on the front of his chest plate.
He just kind of looks at her for a second and cocks an eyebrow. My
Met some
armor-
of the townsfolk, though.
How'd that go?
It's a little too friendly for my liking.
He kind of smirks a little bit and pats her on the shoulder. Yes, doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like you're used to friendly people.
Bite me. Anyway,
Only if you want to.
do you go outside as well?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Perception. Let me just pull up my sheet so I actually know what my modifier is. It is a 16 plus 1, 17.
17. You
Yes.
see, notice and hear similar things to that of Amelia. The sounds of like chickens, some cows, and maybe some sheep off on the side. You see the cow in the kind of town square. It's not that far off. It's again a small town. You could pretty much see most of the buildings from where you're at.
Ugh.
You do see a man
Thank you.
that is by the cow start to look where would it be, southwestward, and starts to wave his hand. And as you look down the path, you can see off in the distance a wagon drawn by a giant toad coming up towards the town.
What?
I run towards it at top speed.
Dalen, where are you going?
Frog.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, come here,
No.
here.
Frog.
Oh, Dalen.
Dalen has
Wait,
left the inn. He
you.
is running down the main street.
Can
You
I use my blood curse on him?
Oh my god.
sure,
Please?
Wow.
sure.
Can't have any fun.
Strength
Damn.
save.
Make a strength save, Dalen. That is so
Versus your
cruel.
strength.
That is so cruel.
I don't
Dude.
care.
Natural 20, let's go!
No!
Oh, yes,
One tree, that's a
baby.
23.
Yes,
I'm
baby.
going
It's
to
fate.
Frog. You can't stop me.
It's fate.
You don't
Yes,
even
baby.
you don't even notice a thing, and you're just booking it down the main street. You don't know the name, the man's name yet, but Cletus, who is walking up toward to meet this traveling wagon, you beeline past him. He's like, "Oh, good morning." You just
Morning.
you're beelining there. As you get closer, this toad is like bigger than a horse. It's massive. It's not very quick though. It's kind of lumbering along. It's not hopping or anything. Just kind of walking down the street.
It's a Minecraft frogs.
Big baby.
um,
Who is driving the cart?
you as you get closer, you can kind of see over the frog a little bit, and you see just a man on this odd-looking cart.
Excuse me, sir.
The man on the cart says, yes. Hello. What can I help you with something?
I'm very intrigued by this toad? Frog?
Yes, it is indeed a toad.
It's massive. Where did you get it?
I'm from the town of Jitterbog. We use these guys all the time to go through the swamp.
What kind of frog is it? Or toad, sorry.
A giant one.
Fair enough.
The only ones around.
Obviously.
Oh my gosh.
Are they native to where you're from?
Oh yeah, they live mostly in the swamp. Pretty common there.
Does he have a name?
No.
Does he, she have a name?
Mm.
I haven't named it. If you want to give it a name.
Oh my god.
Anyone's just going, can I pat the frog? Or toad? Can I pat it?
You can. It might not be overly pleasant.
Oh. Dog, it's gonna kill you, bro.
How much do I value my life?
I feel
I
like
can
none
make
Amelia
that
would
if
run
that's
to
like
him out of
a.
breath.
None whatsoever.
Could you stop running away?
He's
At
gonna
this
kinda
point,
admire the frog for a minute.
all right. At this point, I guess Amelia, you followed Dalen then.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, Amelia comes up, and so does Cletus. What were you doing, Amelia?
Dalen, for the last time, stop running away. Oh my god, that's a huge frog.
Now you see why I ran off.
That does not excuse your behavior.
I feel like it very much excuses my behavior.
No, it does not. We came
You're
here to do a
mad.
job. I am mad at you.
Then stay mad.
Cletus comes up and is like, now stop that bickering. Hey, Gomel, how's it going? The man on the card's like, it's going pretty good, Cletus. Everything's, well, it's all right. Everything good in town? Cletus kind of like, oh yeah, it's pretty good. These guys here are sent by Fritz to make sure that everything's secure. Nothing's bothering the town. So, things are pretty good. Gomel is just like, oh, you guys were sent by Fritz. You swords for hire?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, that might solve a problem on my hands. I was heading off to. Well, I did go to the first to the Dreadmire Fort, but they didn't seem to care too much. I was going to ask Fritz if he could get me a few people to look after a possible troll problem in our swamp.
Troll.
Yeah, there's been a few sightings, and before anything bad happens, we'd like to get it dealt with.
We can deal with that for you.
Absolutely.
Oh, that would save me a
But-
trip.
What time or do you plan on heading back home anytime soon?
Well, if you guys can help, I'll say within the hour. If you decide to come help or not,
Absolutely. We can get our cart. We can follow you alongside yours.
all right. If that doesn't interfere with your current orders from Fritz, that'll be much appreciated. Then I don't have to go all the way to.
We're told to help out anyone who needs help. So at this point, if you're part of the town here and people here know you, then this problem is considered our problem.
Plus, I want to fight a troll anyway, so.
I kind of figured you did.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll let you guys have the hour to make sure there's nothing of greater importance, and then we can make our way down the road.
Amelia just, for a moment, just stares at the frog and shudders.
What's wrong with? I saw that.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Are you freaked out by this beautiful creature?
I'm gonna go get Hiccup.
No, I'm gonna go get Hiccup.
Like hell you are. I'm gonna get Hiccup. I'm running.
as you
Please have mercy.
as you were looking at the toad real quick, it kind of like slowly closes one eye, opens it, and then the other eye.
Oh.
And as it's sitting there, it kind of just like makes one big croak, and its throat kind of just bulges out and backs in.
Ew.
I love it so much.
I'm running to the tavern to get Hiccup.
Either way,
I-
I'm just making this very clear. When I get the chance to get my steed, it's gonna be a giant frog. I didn't know this was
Swag.
an option until now.
Oh. Okay, perfect.
I think it.
Yeah, they're both gonna make their way towards the
All right.
inn.
You go on your way. Cletus and Galmel are still conversing a little bit, just catching up on any activities.
What's the other guy's name? The frog guy?
Gomel.
Galmel, yeah.
Gomel.
Oh, Gonmel?
I swear to God, I heard gonad at the start, and I was like, what the?
I need to look better write out how I pronounce these names. I would say Galmel.
Gomel.
Mm.
Okay.
Galmel. All right. You
Forget.
pass the community cow back to the inn. At this point, when you walk in, the Little girls behind the counter again. Oh, good morning. Hope you had a
Oh.
good night's rest.
Yes, how was yours?
Oh, fantastic.
Amelia
have
just
to-
looks from Dalen to the little girl. Does she work here by herself?
Just shrugs.
Amelia just kind of kneels down to her. Are you all alone here?
Oh no, I just help my mom out when she's working in the fields. I look after the inn.
Oh, okay. Is your mom around?
Oh, she's already left.
Oh, has she? Okay. Are you okay by yourself?
Oh yeah, I do this all the time. My mom trusts me. I'm a big girl.
Well, that's good, sweetie. She kind of reaches over and pats her on the head. If you ever need any help, just let me know, okay?
Yep, we'll do.
Okay.
Thanks for your patronage.
Mommy, sorry. What? Oh.
Every session,
It.
every single one, without fail.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, keep it going. You know what? If this is a running joke, go for it. I'm here for it.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk into the shared bedroom and just kind of poke Hiccup on the beak. Little bird, time to wake up.
Oh.
I don't know what time it is.
It's
I'm
time
in a
to
weird
wake
mood. I'm
up.
sorry. Yeah, he wakes up groggy, I think.
You want some apple juice?
Not groggy anymore. Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right, get dressed
what?
and head downstairs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go shake Gnome up.
Bro, I don't know why I'm voicing my character like he's like a 30-year-old man that's been smoking for 50 years.
I was thinking like a 17-year-old obsessed with wine.
Dude.
Anyone's
I'm,
gonna like
I'm living it.
Bruh.
I'm living for it though.
I was just gonna run into the room, just grab Gnome and just start shaking him violently.
Jesus.
I mean, Gnome's already awake.
Oh, he is?
Gnome's awake and he's
Well,
currently
I'll shake him violently anyway.
He's digging in his box of iron, are you sure?
Yes.
He's about to snack.
Okay.
Hey, take him away. Take him away right now.
Gnome! Gnome!
What? Huh? Hello? Why are you
Giant
let go of
frog!
me?
Giant
What?
frog town!
What?
There is a town full of people who have giant frogs. We're going to kill an ogre. Let's go!
I believe you should maybe elaborate and can I at least snack
Context is for the
first?
dead. Let's go!
Can I snack before we go? Like, geez, man.
No, you, me, rest of group, leave now.
Nobody has
Fine.
to home.
Just please let me go. You are shaking me too much.
He's gonna drop Gnome.
Jesus Christ.
Ow.
It's Bully the Goblin Day, I guess. Jesus.
Gnome just quickly grabs like 2 chunks of iron from his box, stuffing one each of his pockets, just like, all right, snacks for the road, let's go.
Snacks. You know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. Okay, let's go.
Do you not remember when he first like ate an
Oh,
entire
yeah.
thing of raw iron?
No one bit me
forgot
because I
about-
tried to pull the iron out of his mouth.
Yeah,
He
like
had
I said,
already
not my circus,
swallowed.
not my monkeys. Let's go.
Bruh.
Technically, it is. It is. You are
After
part of the
waking up
party.
Hiccup, Amelia's gonna peek into the room. You guys ready?
Yes.
Gnome.
Totally. What? I'm good. We can go. I heard we're
You better
fighting.
not be eating any more of
ogre.
that iron. No, it's a
I'm
troll.
not.
Are you hard of hearing when there's frogs around?
I said
Apparently so.
You said
thought-
ogre.
Did I?
Dude, I don't think anyone has ever said that sentence before. Are you hard of hearing when there's frogs around? The
That-
hell?
that
What?
is a world's first.
Listen, I heard big strong thing. That's all that matters.
I'm gonna get a rolled up piece of parchment and I'm gonna smack him over the head with it.
Oh, dang.
All right.
I'm just gonna stick my tongue out at her.
What are you for?
Yes.
I'm just gonna type the joke.
At least. I mean,
That's like a hiccup. Like, yes, in bird ears, I am for. I have Discord open.
I know. Thankfully, it's not showing.
Oh my
Anyway, he's just gonna stick his tongue at her and just kind of roll his eyes. Can we hurry up?
goodness. With all the clamor and noise going around, B, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm just saying, because of the way he's acting, B is gonna go as slow as possible without making it noticeable that she's moving really slow. But she is making sure to go as slow as possible that still looks normal.
All right, make a sleight of hand check. I don't know what else other check to do, but besides that,
The opposite of a dexterity check. The lower you roll, the slower you move.
How we doing this?
just roll a sleight of
God.
hand. Yeah.
Go
And
ahead.
see,
Yeah. Ah!
and see if you make it convincing without obviously slowing down the group.
Oh God, I don't have my sheet up. I have a 10. I don't know what I have as a plus though.
Sleight of hand, you have a +2, so 12.
12.
Dang.
What do I do? Yeah, I'm almighty.
You come across like you're like dragging your feet, a little bit of sleepiness, like but
I never thought I'd see you ever looking so grumpy and groggy.
Hey, that's what you look like in the morning.
Says the one who was up before you. You're pushing your luck, Paladin.
She kind of just like winked at it.
What?
You're pushing it.
He just kind of smirks.
Everybody okay? I just heard a loud bloop.
What?
What?
That was the
I
noise
didn't
I
hear
heard.
that.
I just heard a
Anyway,
Discord
What is
issues
that?
probably.
The way she cut out midway through that.
anyway, we have an hour, so we can get some food, get our horse together, and then we can just kind of figure things out. Apparently, I talked to the head of the town, Cletus. No weird happenings have been happening here, as far as he's aware, for some stray tracks out in the fields, but I don't think it's anything to worry about. Although this town seems a little giddy, too giddy.
You mean happy? Normal? With people who don't despise each other? That sounds just like a normal town to me.
I don't know what town you've been living in.
Look,
normal
man,
one?
Not ours.
if they're chill, they're chill. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna disrupt the chill.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't know.
don't understand what Hiccup said, but I agree.
Don't break what isn't fixing. You know what I mean?
I think you just killed a paladin.
I just hear him in the background laughing
Oh my
with the
goodness.
echo and
I'm so
everything.
sorry. Mm.
All right. What's the group deciding to do with their hour of time?
Food.
I'm gonna go check on the
Yeah,
horse.
food, I guess.
Horse. How?
Yeah, I wanna, check on the food situation. Wink, wink.
All right. You do have your pot of endless turkey that you have at your disposal. Going outside, when you did look previously, Amelia and Dalen, you did notice that there looks like there's a tavern on the other side of the street, a little closer to the town square. that does look like it would serve food.
As we're
Yes.
walking, I'm gonna pull Dalen down to the side for a second.
Hmm?
Hey, I wanted to thank you.
For what?
Not telling them about my circlet.
Kind of shrugs a bit and just kind of pats her on the head a bit. No problem.
I forgot
Don't.
about that.
Don't pat me on the head. I am not a child.
She's gonna pat her again and just walk away.
When you wake up with fire ants in your armor, it's not gonna be my fault.
Bro,
Me, you love me.
You wish.
bro, you have fire ants at the ready?
She's been collecting them all this time.
Dang.
You might put fire ants in my armor, but that's what Lucius is for. Delete them all.
Oh,
All right.
oh, the fire ant defense.
On God.
He's 3 steps ahead. All right. As you're kind of going out towards the tavern, Noam's going to do a quick check to the animals. You walk up to the stables. What would you like to do once you're at the stables?
How many horses do we have? Just one, or is it like 2?
Just one.
Just one? Alright. Gnome's just gonna kind of walk up to the horse, give him a quick pat, just like, hey, you doing good? Oh, you're doing good. Just a good horse.
Yeah.
And just basically be like, ah, you're so cute horse.
The baby
know?
talking the horse.
Yes. He loves horse.
You walk up to the stables and there's like a kind of smallish fenced-in grass area built next to the stable, so the horses can walk in and out, and you see the big draft horse that has been pulling your wagon, just munching grass, and you go up to it and make sure everything's all right. It seems pretty well looked after. Anything else you would like to do before you head back?
Does the horse have a name?
Fritz or the soldiers didn't give you a name, so up to you.
Our choice.
Okay. I'm gonna save that one for later. No, I'm just gonna look around the stables, be like, looking at the other horses, keeping an eye out for any suspicious activity,
Right, make a perception check.
doing his usual gnome stuff.
What can I steal? What can I steal?
I mean, he got a 5, so he's not. He just
5.
notices the horses.
You see a bunch of green grass and horses. There seems to be no one in sight.
Lovely. He's gonna say goodbye to the horse and head back to where he maybe saw the others heading off to.
Alright.
Tavern, because he heard them talk about food. Just like, yeah, that way.
All right, you head back down. The rest of the group coming up to the tavern. The sign says Hearty Oats Tavern. As you walk in, it's just like the rest of the town. It seems like everything here is pretty size relation to the town. So the tavern itself is not very big. There's probably maybe a total of 6 tables, each with between 4 and 6 chairs per table. There's a middle-aged woman behind the counter who greets you as you walk in. Oh, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
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 Coming in for something to eat?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anything in particular?
Surprise us.
All right. Am I ordering ever for the same, or just a surprise for the young lass?
Yeah, all of it. All of us.
All right.
What was being said?
The pancakes exist.
That's
Let me see. I'll make a
a good
intelligence
question.
check for
It's a
this
good
person.
question.
I need light.
Oh no, I'm sure Gnome could give you some light. You know, right in your
Bruh.
face with a
You know
dancing
that
light.
smile.
They might exist. Do you make some sort of request, or do you go along with the rest of the group and await your surprise?
Um. Well, I want to ask for pancakes, but I don't want to sound like I'm insane. This is the dilemma here. Dang.
Well, from the if you broke it down into words, pans exist and so do cakes. So pancakes is probably not very far fetched.
Okay, great. I'm asking for some pancakes, dog.
All right. The lady behind the counter is like, okay, just 4 surprise meals, and
I- Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
5. All right, and
Sure.
then Hiccup, pancakes. The lady's like, I think I can whip you up something. She goes behind into the back door, and you start to hear some clanking of pans and plates. Anything you do while you wait?
Amelia's gonna find a table for them to sit at.
I suppose Dalen will follow.
At this point, there's like no one else in the tavern. You could assume by what the little girl said that her mother was already in the field, that everyone has already had their breakfast, that the daily life here starts extremely early. So you're probably the last people that will be served this morning. So finding a table is pretty easy. Put a few chairs together. Everyone has room.
So,
Dalen, we're not going to that one city just to be distracted by frogs. We're actually gonna have a job to do, might I add.
what I do on my own time is none of your business.
If you
Like
get
that kind
eaten
of
by one of
like-
those things, I'm not gutting it for you.
I won't get eaten.
I think Hiccup kind of weighs the options between intriguing about the possibly massive frogs and the downside of angering Amelia, and chooses to keep quiet.
It's a good choice.
You don't have to be so negative all the time. People can enjoy things, you know.
Giant frogs?
I like frogs. So what? Plus, have you ever seen a frog that big?
No, and I don't think I ever want to. Again.
Good luck
I
with
think
that
that-
if he gets one.
I think that thing
Aw.
could literally eat one of us.
Exactly! That's what I'm saying!
And Hiccup, the small ones here. I didn't get
Look,
to see
Especially
it,
no.
but
Look, if the
There
guy
are-
can clearly train it enough to drag a cart, explain to me how I can't train one to ride in a battle on. And I
To
want
be
a
fair,
detailed answer.
there are some frogs that do eat birds.
That's right.
Well-
Silence.
What? How? What?
Explain to me
Yes.
that if that guy can't train that frog to drive a cart, explain to me why I can't get a giant frog and make it my steed.
Okay, now explain to me how fast you're gonna go into battle.
It can
How that
jump.
frog's gonna how you're gonna defend that frog from other enemy attacks when it's massive.
No one will hurt it. It's too adorable.
Frog armor.
Yes, frog armor. Hiccup, you're a genius. I'm gonna hug Hiccup.
Absolutely. I knew
And I'm
it.
worried we're gonna keep it
I'm the brains of
moisturized.
this operation. I mean, it every time.
How are
I
you going
don't
to-
miss.
How are you going to keep it moisturized?
And we go by enough lakes.
And if we end up in the desert?
And I will set him free.
In the desert.
Assuming before we get to a desert.
Let's better hope it's before we get to a desert.
Well, Well, I feel like we would know if we're going to a desert. I doubt we're just gonna wander several thousands of miles and just end up in a desert.
You never know with this world.
I mean, well, assuming you're driving the car, maybe.
Mm.
Holmes gonna quickly stand up. He's like, all right. Before you two start fighting over potential future, like, I don't know, giant frogs, how about we talk about the current steed we have, which is the horse we got. I want to name it.
Oh,
Oh, is that
Okay,
like
any
ours
ideas?
now? Like we own it?
I
yeah,
guess.
it's ours. The
Oh,
wagon and the horse
sweet.
are ours.
So how about I'm gonna do a very generous thing, and how about we take a vote on what we want to name the horse?
Okay. Is it male or female?
I
Hiccup the second.
You didn't check?
Just without
Hiccup
question,
Jr.
pick up the second.
Hiccup Jr.
You would know.
Aw.
It's a female horse.
yes.
What color was the horse?
Hiccup the second.
I said, can we have the horse be the horse I sent in the
Yeah.
picture by chance?
Yeah.
Sweet, yes.
Oh, what's the horse in the picture? Oh my god, that thing's huge.
Let me see. Let
It's
me
a
see.
big
Let me
horse.
see.
Well,
Draft
it is
horses
a
are big.
draft horse. They are very big.
Dang.
Well, I mean, it's a brown and white horse. I was thinking, I've been thinking a little bit. What about Chatrill?
Chatrill.
Chatrill, yes.
Chatrill.
Chatrill.
What does
It-
that mean?
It means steady working.
Oh, come on
In-
now.
There's a meaning?
Yes.
In what language?
That's
Do you
where we
really
get the
speak halfling? Is that sounds halfling to me? I don't know.
I don't think that's halfling.
Okay.
Totally halfling. Yeah, totally.
How's I with me?
I don't know. I was thinking chestnut.
I was thinking Hiccup the second.
I suppose if we're just throwing names out, Simone might be a good one, though I don't really.
I am
Much
not
might
going
any
to
names.
say a name. Mostly because I
Yeah,
can't
because
think.
you want to name the giant frog.
Absolutely, primarily, and second, because the only one that came to mind was Opal. Opal.
Opal's cute though.
All right, you have 4 or 5 names. Do you put out Opal as a name?
Yeah, sure.
All right, you have 5 names on the ballots. Opal,
It's like-
Chestnut, Shrill, I think.
Yeah, Chatrill.
Chatrill and
Trill,
pick up the second.
Pick up the second. And what was B's?
Simone.
Simone. you,
Oh God, is B talking?
yep.
Oh, you can't
Oh,
hear me?
hold on, I gotta
I was
reconnect.
wondering why he didn't respond to that one comment I said.
Bro.
Oh,
There
I
we
was-
go.
Nah.
Now I can
Dalen,
hear B.
there we
Dalen,
go.
I had said earlier, and I didn't know why you didn't respond to it, is that I had Sophie say, yeah, you know, there are certain frogs that do eat birds, and you didn't respond to that.
I didn't hear you.
I know, that's what I'm
No.
saying. I was like, I was waiting for you to react. I was like, well, I guess we're just gonna gloss over it.
As you're discussing names, the lady from you hear from the back kitchen comes out, starts bringing out a few meals. The meals placed in front of the 4 of you, Gnome, Dalen, Amelia, and B, looks like eggs fried over a cutlet of some sort of meat. You can't tell immediately. Served up with some fried potatoes.
Oh my god.
This looks awesome.
Yummy. I'm not saying that in character. Delectable.
And the lady's like, well, I hope you'll enjoy this. Banbrid has lots of food to offer, so we have good meals here. And I'll be right back
How
with...
much do I?
Oh,
How much do I owe you for this?
uh, 2 silver a meal, so 10 silver for the lot of you.
I'll just hand her a gold piece.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Of course.
I'll be right back with the fluffy ones meal.
The
Just a
fluffy
moment.
one.
The fluffy
Oh, that's me.
I just imagine he was like laying on the table, like looking bored. And then once he hears that, he just jumps up like, "Oh, that's me!"
Bruh.
Hiccup's just a little guy.
Not about a moment later, the lady returns with a plate. It fills the entire plate. It is like what looks to be a quote unquote pancake, served with some sweet whipped cream.
Salivating. What?
Happy birthday.
I
What?
hope this is what you're looking for. Enjoy.
Man,
Yes.
I would die for you.
Well, I don't think I've ever heard someone exclaim that over a meal, but
Our
thanks.
boy Hiccup here is very passionate about food.
I am.
Seems that way. Well, I'll keep that in mind next time you're in town.
Easily persuaded.
There's tears in my eyes, bro.
Do you guys realize how screwed we are if the big bad offers Hiccup food to betray us?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
Like infinite pot of pancakes is gonna be the item of the big bad. I'm calling it now.
Join me. There'll be candied chestnuts.
Just damn. You know
Okay,
what? I can't
no
even
doubt.
lie. You know what?
No doubt.
Let me join with you.
All right. As you go into your meals, still debating the name of the horse. The four of you with your fried slab of meat. It is pretty delicious. It probably is some sort of beef, you would think. The eggs probably are fresh from that morning, and the potatoes are cooked to perfection. They are delicious.
Oh my god, bro.
I'm gonna offer Hiccup a bite.
I'm salivating in real life, bro. Just offer me a bite, dog.
Do you want to bite, Hiccup?
He speaks through muffled pancake, bro. It's a resounding yes.
Okay. Here.
I think if it's like if it's the fried potato, or it doesn't matter what it is, he just grabs it with his bare hand.
Hey.
Starts harking it down. It is a really solid meal. Like, it's a very just staple thing you could probably eat for a while. Your pancake looks like it's milled wheat put into a flour, made into a dough with some eggs. There's also some nuts crushed up into there, giving it a kind of like a little bit of a gritty taste, but it adds some nice flavor. The cream has been sweetened and whipped and just drizzled over. It is all a bit of more of a hearty pancake, but it still has some sweetness to it.
Dude, can you do me a favor and like describe all the food that I eat? What the hell?
I actually do like cooking in real life, so I do love food. So
Cooking is so
Oh
much
my
fun.
God.
Me too.
You know what, Ira? I have a D&D cookbook. I can send you a link to get one if you want it.
oh my goodness.
I'm not much of a cook, but I like barbecuing.
I have no
See,
idea
I
how to
typically
cook
hate
anything.
barbecuing because
Barbecuing's
I
so
don't typically
fun.
like anything that's barbecue. Typically, anything barbecued I hate, so it's like I don't like barbecuing.
You're just picky.
I don't know how to cook
Yeah.
anything,
Oh.
so I just
I am.
burn.
I know how to make a beautiful
burn.
grilled salmon. know how to
I
make
just
a
burn my
beautiful grilled
noodles and put them in
I
soup.
burn my noodles. Ah.
All right. While you're all enjoying your
Anyway.
breakfast, what you have these 5 names put up to a vote, what is everyone's votes on the name of the horse?
Gnome's
I don't
obviously
remember the
voting
names
for his
anymore.
own.
Like Gnome's name.
The names were Opal, Trill, Simone, Chestnut, and Hiccup the Second.
I'm still sticking with Chestnut. I think it's pretty.
All right, one
You
vote for
already
Chestnut.
know. I mean,
one vote for Hiccup the Second.
Well, I'm sticking for mine, cause duh.
Wow, this could be an impasse.
I will
Honestly?
I will also choose Gnome's name.
Okay, 2 for Shatrilla.
I'm stuck either between Opal, because I feel like that I actually like the name, and Chestnut. So it's like I technically would either make this a tie or make it so one wins. And now I feel pressured.
Pressure.
What do you choose? Or you can put it down to a dice roll if you so wish.
You know what? Yeah, D. I don't. Oh God.
You can also flip a coin.
I don't have a coin. We're gonna use a D4.
You can ask Google to flip it for you.
We have
No.
dice. We don't
We
need
have dice.
Google.
Using a D4. 1 or 4 is Opal. 2 or 3 is Chestnut.
Alright.
1. What did I say is 1?
Opal.
All right. So I guess it's the I'm never gonna say that name right. I hope you know.
Okay, so
Wait,
the names Chestnut. Oh, leg.
Uh-oh.
The names Chestnut, Hiccup the Second, and Simone have been cast aside. It's down to Shatril and Chestnut. What are the votes?
Still going Chestnut.
1 for Chestnut.
Sticking with Shatril.
1 for Shatril.
we're going for Shatril, bro. That sounds like
2 for Shatril.
there's this girl in my math class. Her name is like almost Shatril, not really though. She's like a fucking like Brazilian exchange student or something. She's very cool.
Sweet.
She's a horse now.
She's a horse now. Interesting. Well, we're down 1, so it's kind of hard to. Dalen, what is your vote?
My vote was for Gnome's name.
Shatril. Okay, well, that already beats out Chestnut, even without B's input. So.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are mean.
Oh, B's back.
B's back.
What's your
Hello.
vote, B? It might be irrelevant, but
Damn.
your vote doesn't matter. What is it? Sorry, that was a little harsh. Between
Rush hour
Shatril
moment.
and Chestnut, what would you like the horse's name to be?
I'm confused. My audio has been glitched for a long time, so I was like, and yet that was unintentional. The fact that I stuttered, like I was glitching. I was saying like I did not. So what's happening?
The horse's name the names have come down to Chestnut and Shatril. What's your vote?
Oh, I really do like Chestnut because I can say that.
Damn.
Well,
Why?
it's 2-3.
Oh, okay.
Shatril is the name of the horse by majority vote. Well, you continue to enjoy your
called C because that's all I'm gonna call it.
Quickly renaming the horse to Shatril. Man, I can't.
Now
even
you
say it. I can't
Bruh.
spell it. That's the issue. So how you
I
spell
thought
it?
you were saying you
Bruh.
couldn't say it.
Oh my goodness, that's
gonna
hilarious.
call it
You
C.
suggest the name and you can't say it yourself. Although I also messed it up with Galma, whatever his name was.
There we go, Shatril.
All right. You continue to enjoy your breakfast. Probably takes you about you've been in here probably 25 minutes between ordering and getting your food and finishing. What would you like to do with your last about 30 minutes of time?
Die.
Damn.
Gonna die.
No,
Gonna kill myself.
Gnome's going to attempt to eat one of the wrought iron rocks he has brought with him without Amelia noticing. This
Make a
time.
sleight of hand check. Amelia,
Yeah.
make a perception check.
Oh, dirty 20.
Oh,
Very
Perception?
Nice. Very nice.
yep.
Oh, I almost broke my laptop with that dice. Shit. 18.
18.
You
You
do
do
the metal
not
dice
notice.
again.
You do not notice as Gnome sneakily takes out a chunk of raw iron from his pocket and starts to munch on it. Make a strength check, Gnome.
And
Actually, sorry, Constitution.
what?
Constitution check.
14.
14.
Teeth.
I'm gonna roll for the
It's
piece of
not that
iron.
one.
Oh. That chunk of iron got a natural 20. You chip another tooth. You try to munch down on this piece of iron. You kind of grit a little bit away, but all of a sudden, piece of tooth gets flinged off. You do manage to swallow it though.
Yay.
Do I see this?
Make a perception check.
I have a comment. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Ooh. Perception. Roll.
But characters eating stuff they aren't supposed to will always be like my favorite gag ever.
You do notice.
19.
You do notice
Wait
that
a minute.
Gnome is eating something, but you think it's just the last bit of the breakfast.
I meant like, do I notice the tooth get chipped?
Oh, the tooth get chipped. Yeah, you probably would notice the tooth get chipped, but you think it's somehow, how is that possible with what he just ate with the breakfast? Doesn't seem logically
Bro's eating
possible.
Bro eats like a cupcake. Tooth breaks in half.
Yeah, this
Cavities
doesn't make sense to you
feeling.
at all. This is very strange.
Hiccup's just gonna kind of prop up his head on one of his hands and kind of start going off about how teeth are dumb.
Nope. Christian
Be
disconnected.
Yeah. Down again.
I'm gonna look at Hiccup. You okay?
Huh?
Are you
Yeah.
okay?
Yes. Why?
You look like you're having a midlife crisis for like the 5th time today.
Why?
Say why?
Yeah. I said he's going off about how teeth are dumb.
Why
Birds
are
don't
you?
have teeth. He's declaring his superiority.
Perfect.
And then he completely ignores your concern and is just like, well, yeah, because I can eat all the I can gnaw on all the rocks and knives that I want, right? Nothing will happen. My beak grows back.
Okay. Well, if teeth are so dumb, then tell me, does that also make bones dumb?
Well,
Because I'm pretty sure that we all need bones in order to live. Isn't that correct?
Unless you're a giant slime, then I guess.
Well,
no.
theoretically, if you're a bipedal humanoid figure, like us, you need bones to survive. Isn't that right, Hiccup?
first off,
No. You could say that
first off, teeth aren't bones. Secondly,
Are.
no, they
are.
aren't.
Technically, they're not.
They. Yeah. Even then, you can say one bone is useless without saying you're saying all bones are useless.
precisely what I was just about to say. Amelia, you have nothing on me here. You know,
Okay, well,
frankly,
out of character, teeth are more like fingernails and hair, aren't they?
Yep.
Okay, so
no. They're
as far as I'm like,
they're
as I
their own
understand, they're
thing.
actually like the same material, but just a bit harder.
No, fingernails and hair are made of keratin, I believe. Teeth is made of enamel. It's
Really?
extremely hard and
Only
doesn't
outside is, I think,
regrow.
only outer layer isn't made of enamel. I think the rest of it is.
Or, yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it's not a bone because it doesn't regenerate.
Right. Oh, by all
Yeah,
technical terms, it's technically not a bone, but if something were
It's
fossilized,
basically
your
a
teeth will
bone.
fossilize with the bone, so it's all intents
Might
and
as well
purposes-
be.
It might as well be, but technically it's not.
Like it's kind of like the tomato is a fruit or whatever.
Yeah, that sort of garbage.
Yeah.
I'm really confused right now because for the longest time I just considered them to be bones.
All intents and purposes,
So-
they
Well,
are.
you're wrong.
You're not wrong, but you are. But not really.
There's no real right answer. That's pretty
Yeah,
much what it comes
it depends
down
on
to.
who you are.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, if you're like a bone doctor, they aren't. If you're a teeth doctor, they aren't. If you're like a paleontologist, they may as well be. You know, it depends on your field. Regardless, we're getting way off.
Yes, we are.
For real.
You go into an accidental crisis about teeth. Somehow
Why is that running?
it comes to not very satisfying resolution. You
Dang.
Why are
finish
you
your
being so sassy today, little bird?
I'm kind of here for it. I like this Echo.
Thank you. I don't know. It's a new me. It's a
You've grown.
and then
as
he
a
just
person.
doesn't say anything else.
I'm just gonna
Then
gently
just
scratch him on-
stops.
I'm gonna scratch him on the back of the head, just gonna give him head scratches.
Trying to distract you.
with that.
Feeling better?
Yeah.
With that,
Are you ready to head out? Oops, sorry.
Yeah, you finish up your meals and you start to. I'm assuming everyone's heading out now, or is there something else you want to do in the tavern before you leave?
No. Huh? What's happening?
Sorry, someone came into my room.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, sorry.
It's the
You finish your
boogeyman.
meals, you start to go outside. What would you like to do now? You have about maybe 25 minutes left.
I'm gonna go look at the cow again.
Make a perception check.
Oh, don't tell me the cow's gone. No, not 11. I'm math. Freaking my roll was a 17. And I was doing math, and first thing that came in my head was 11. It's 21.
The cow has been replaced by the giant toad. Seems like the cow has had its milk for the day or for the morning and has been taken somewhere. And there's just the wagon with the giant toad and Gomel and Cletus in conversation.
The
Amelia
frog
just
ate it.
Amelia just goes, "Oh,
Frog ate the cow. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyone else doing anything?
Aelin's just staring at the frog.
Gnome's gonna head off to the stables to get the. I guess we're gonna take the cart over to where we're
Yeah.
going, right? So he's gonna go get the horse and cart ready
All right.
for travel.
All right. Anyone joining Gnome or just Gnome going?
I'll go with gnome. I'm sad the cow's gone.
All right, a little bit mopey Amelia. No more cow to enjoy the company with. You go with Gnome to retrieve your horse, Shatril. You go up to the stables. Shatril is still out in the pasture grazing. The wagon, you don't see it as you immediately walk up to the stables.
Do you want me to get the horse and you go find the wagon?
Look like I'm capable of dragging a wagon by myself?
I mean, locate it, dum dum. Come on now.
Fine, I'll get the wagon.
If you don't want to do it, I can go get the wagon.
I'm afraid that the horse is gonna kick you.
Why would it kick me?
Mm. I'm not gonna answer that. But if you want, you can go get the horse. I'll grab the wagon. Wherever the wagon is.
I'm good with animals.
Are you sure
You guys
about
always, yes, you guys expect me to be so mean to everything. Lord.
Are you sure about that?
that?
She's gonna walk into the pasture to gently grab the horse.
All right, make an animal handling check.
Now he's decide if it's true or not.
If I can tell a bear to go home, I think I can get a horse.
I don't know. I don't know.
16.
You did
16?
what now?
I told a bear to go home.
All right, I don't think Hiccup was there for that session.
I'm back.
We'll make. You come up to the horse. It seems pretty intent on just eating grass. It doesn't have any of the reins or anything on it, so it's just blank horse. You come up to it, kind
Blank horse.
of pet it a little bit. It seems to be undisturbed by your presence. You were near the horse.
See? I'm not mean. Gnome says I'm mean.
You are mean.
You're not here. Shut up, Dalen.
Fair point, fair point.
Gnome, how are you proceeding to locate your wagon?
He's gonna look for like a stable hand or something and question just like, hey, where is my wagon? I need my wagon.
All right. Make an investigation check.
Investigation. Better than my perception by 1. Hey, 14.
14. The building, main building has like stables attached to it, but then a little house. You kind of go up into the stables looking for anyone, calling out a little bit. The young lad who you talked to previously is kind of just grooming one of the horses, and I was like, oh, yes. How can I help you?
Yeah, me and my party team group are about to head back out for a bit. I need my wagon back and my horse's reins, if you know where those are.
Oh, yeah, I can. Do you want me to hitch up the horse and get the wagon out for you? I can do that in a few minutes.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks.
All right, I'll be out front in just a few minutes.
All right.
He
Thank-
immediately starts scattering about, puts away his brush, and leaves the current horse he's with, and goes out towards the back. You hear a little shuffling, and you see him run towards the pasture with the reins. Amelia, as you're still with the horse, out comes the lad who you. I'm not sure if you met him before, but
No, I was asleep. They carried me in and Dalen wanted to drop me.
that's right. You have no idea who this is, but he's coming up with reins. And he just reaches like, oh, I need this horse.
Oh.
Kind of,
Yeah, sorry, this is our horse. I was just making sure she's okay.
oh, well, you must have been one of the ones that were having a good rest on the wagon. And he kind of just proceeds to continue doing his work.
Yeah, until I was almost dropped, but yes.
Oh, that's not good. Well, hopefully, well, almost didn't, so that's good. He finish tying up and starts leading the horse behind the building.
She just follows him alongside the horse.
All right. As you follow him, he kind of goes out to the back gate and opens it real quick and leads the horse out, and it's like, you mind holding the reins for a moment?
Of course.
He hands you the reins and closes the gate behind you, so none of the other horses get free. He's like, thank you.
No problem.
Continues on,
How
and
long have you been working as a stable boy?
well, lived here all my life. Been around horses just as long. It's been my only job. So.
Do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's always good, right?
Nothing I don't like about it, so I would say I do.
I mean, it must be fun working with the animals.
It's pretty relaxing, as long as you don't get on their bad side.
I can imagine. Horses are really strong creatures.
Oh, well, depends on the horse, I guess, but yeah, just most horses are pretty kind. The ones that don't, you give them a little bit of extra breathing room, and no harm, no foul.
That's true.
As you continue to follow him, he leads you behind the building, and you see your wagon. He hitches up the horse and starts leading the horse around the main building. And
Can I ask you a question?
yeah, what is it?
We came here in order of Fritz to see if there's anything weird going on in the city. Have you noticed anything weird?
There's been a few more trails going through the wheat fields, bit to the east here, but
Do you know what kind of tracks they are?
well, I'm no hunter myself, so it's not a horse. That's all I know.
Well, at least one of your horses hasn't gotten away.
Yeah, I make a point of trying to keep things horse related organized. So yeah, no,
That's good.
it's some of the paths are bigger than things I've seen previously, though I couldn't tell you really what anything about that would be. Normally, it's not of any concern, but that's the only thing I have noticed.
Okay. Thank you, though.
No problem. He leads you out to the front. Gnomes waiting patiently. You have your horse and wagon all hitched up and ready to go.
How many minutes do we have left before we have to fully take off?
Probably another good 10 minutes have passed. Probably 15 minutes.
So about, say, 30-ish almost? 30, 15? No, 30 to 35?
Minutes that you have left?
Yeah, for us to head off, or?
You're about 30 minutes
Okay,
going
so
to
it'd be
the
more like
tavern,
20,
eating, leaving,
25-ish?
and then another 10 minutes have passed. You probably have about maximum 20 minutes before the hour is up.
Okay. Before they do that, I'm gonna look at Gnome. If anyone asks, I'm gonna go check out the fields real quick. I want to see these tracks for myself.
Will do. I'm gonna go ahead and round up the others. We'll be waiting
Okay.
for you. Don't
She's gonna
get
hand her
bit.
bag off to Gnome. I'm not gonna get bitten. Here, could you watch this for me? I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
I promise to maybe not steal anything out of it.
The only thing you'll find is an old journal. Good luck, though.
Fun. He go ahead and like tosses the bag in the cart.
Alright, Amelia's gonna sprint towards the field to check it out.
All right. We'll say retroactively. I should have mentioned this. The tracks are by the windmill out in
Okay.
east of town. It's probably, if you're going to sprint there, it'd probably be like a good close to 10 minutes.
Fine.
Jeez.
I can
so-
just run back fast.
Okay. Make a survival check.
Survival. Oh, I got a +4 in that. Nice. 15.
15. You do find a few tracks. You don't have a ton of time on your hands, so you try to make it fairly quick. You do notice like a few I don't know, rabbits or deer kind of go through here, making some small trails through the wheat fields. There is like a set path that people also walk on, and it's not paved or anything. It's dirt road, so you do see some other tracks there. There is some larger tracks going around the windmill and then going just one trail. There's three. You see three trails converge into one spot near the mill, and they all go in different directions. One goes north, one goes south, and one goes further east. And these are big tracks.
Mm, how dry is the ground, just out of curiosity?
There's like a ditch with water for irrigation.
Okay.
The ground itself is not muddy, but it's not bone dry either. It's not crisp. It's a little dusty, but
I was gonna say, can I like take a small piece of parchment out of my smaller bag and just like kind of sketch over one of the tracks?
sure. We'll say that takes another, between checking out everything and doing a sketch, would say another 5 or so minutes.
At least we have 5 minutes to run back.
Yeah, it's just you're really sprinting. All right. You get a rough sketch. It's not the best thing in the world you've made, but you get a general image of these large tracks.
Okay, that's good enough. Then I can just examine it on the way to the other city.
All right. The other four of you.
I'm booking it back.
Okay, on your way back, the other four of you, what are you doing in the past 15 minutes? Gnome has walked up with your horse and buggy. I'm assuming Dalen was with Toad.
Yes.
I just
Alright.
want to say that before Gnome had gotten back up, like right after Amelia left, he quickly grabbed her bag again and just very quietly snuck in a certain potion of regenerating health into her bag.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna read my journal for a second.
No, he's just giving a little gift for her to find out later.
All
I
right.
thought you were gonna put in the iron, bro.
I thought so too for a
No,
second.
No. He's being generous today, which is a bad thing. Maybe.
Odd.
I'm assuming everyone got their bags from the inn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was anyone else wanting to do something with the 15 minutes you had to kill?
Nothing really.
All right. You enjoyed the presence of this giant toad. You're
Yes.
I'm just like my mind is frying. I have no idea what's been happening like at all.
Also, doesn't that mean that Amelia should add the potion to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can remove it from your inventory. Technically, Amelia can add it to her backpack. She doesn't know it's there yet, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You're waiting a little longer. Galma is kind of he's off the wagon, but he's kind of getting everything ready, kind of just like looking up at the sun. Is like, is everyone pretty much ready to go? You're going to be coming over to Jitterbug?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, what happened to the other one? Other tall one?
She'll be back. She went to go check out some tracks or some.
All right. Well, hopefully it doesn't take too long. Don't want to waste too much time if not necessary.
Well, if she is late, then I know either Dalen or B is gonna get on her tail for it, so nothing too much to worry about.
Well, You seem capable enough, so sure everything will be fine. You don't wait too much longer. It's probably about 5-7 minutes after the allotted time that Goma was willing to wait. Amelia comes huffing and puffing down the road from the dirt path that leads off into the fields from the east, sprinting over.
Sorry about that. I wanted to check out those tracks. I hope I didn't keep you guys waiting too long.
It's been like, I don't know actually.
It's been about 25 minutes since.
It's been about like 25 minutes. Not that bad. You're fine.
Well, I'm glad. Are we ready to take off now?
Golma pipes. I was like, if you are, I am.
Well, I think everybody's ready to go, so
Dalen, stop drooling over the frog, please.
Hey, yo.
Not drooling. Kind of rolls his eyes and kind of finally gets into the cart.
Galen, make up a perception check.
Oh boy, where did I put my dice?
Make a perception check to see if you really are
You're
drooling.
getting there.
I swear. 18 plus 1. 19.
With Lucius on your belt, you see the little frog inside the jar intently looking at this giant toad.
Oh, he angry boy.
Dylan kind of undoes the little knot keeping him tied to his belt, and he kind of looks at Lucius. Okay, little buddy?
Lucius looks, as he move the jar, it kind of keeps its face directly looking at the toad. It doesn't seem to make much noise or other movement besides keeping this giant toad in its immediate vision.
Oh no.
Angry boy.
I was gonna reach in with his
threatened.
finger and pet Lucius along the back lightly. Okay,
Alright.
buddy.
As you do, he's still pretty moist. Not much has disturbed his habitation of recent, and he doesn't seem to move though when you touch him.
Ties the thing, the enclosure back onto his belt, and he gets into the cart, I suppose.
Amelia looks over at him. Your frog jealous?
I might like the giant toad, but no one can replace my boy.
Well,
Make
you
sure
better
you
tell it to him,
that.
because he looks a little angry with you, Dalen.
He's looking at the frog, not me.
Alright, now we're ready to head out when you are.
All right. He hops up onto the wagon and he gets the frog, gives a slight flick of the wrist with the reins, and the frog starts to do small hops as he goes around the well in the middle of the town square and starts heading back the road he came. The toad is not very fast, even with its doing its hops. This looks, if you're following him, this looks like it could be a slightly longer trip than but with regular horse.
Worth it.
As we're going down the trail, Amelia's gonna just try to examine the print that she got.
All right. Do you show it to anyone else or just?
I'm just looking at it.
All right. Make an insight check.
Insight. Go figure. 12.
12. It doesn't look like any animal you've seen, though you're not really sure how to place it. It's a very large creature for sure, but you're not sure what if this is an animal, what kind of animal if it is. But you can continue to mull it all over as you go down the trail. Who's I'm guessing gnomes at the reins?
Yes.
All right. Gnome, make a perception check, please.
Yahoo!
And
He's
actually,
never
Dalen as
failed.
well.
Oh boy.
He's never failed one of these before.
I just put my dice
18.
down. Where did it go?
Wait a minute.
Gnome got an 18. He finally notices something.
I don't think anyone gave Hiccup the rundown of what's even happening.
What's happening?
Oh, that's right. Hiccup has no idea.
Actually, who does have an idea? It's only
It's basically Amelia and Dalen gave Gnome the idea that they're gonna go fight something strong.
so it's just B and Hiccup are just kind of along for the ride. They have a slight idea of what's
Oh,
they've been asked to
no,
help.
just wanna...
Hello? Is anyone
Oh.
speaking?
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear us?
Hello.
Uh-oh.
I don't think she can. Nope, yep.
Oh.
Amelia
Okay.
just kind of... Oh, wait, I'll wait for her to come back.
Can you hear us
Kristen!
now? Hello?
Hello?
Uh-oh. Hello?
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Ah,
Is my door in an air vent?
hello?
What?
No, that's B's computer.
Hello?
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 Am I back? I
We-
can hear
Yeah?
you!
We can hear you.
I forgot. I moved the wire because, like, to play a certain game on Steam, I like plug a controller into my laptop. I accidentally moved the wire and it reconnected to the audio of that device. And I was like, why can't I hear you? I figured it out eventually. I realized I unplugged it and I was like, wait a minute, this might be my problem.
All right. You said you were a little confused. I'll give you a quick rundown of what exactly all happened. Dalen and Amelia went out, talked to Cletus, the town steward who looks after things. A man on a cart pulled by a giant toad came up named Gomel and said there's been sightings of a troll in the swamp near the town they live in, and was going to talk to Fritz to get help. Dalen and Amelia offered their services. You guys had breakfast, got your belongings, and are now following Gomel down the path towards the town he came from. What was your perception, Dalen?
Mine was a 15.
15. You both notice this cart is the you're following behind. It is very unusual. It is not a regular cart. You also notice that the reins and or not the reins, but the actual ropes that are attached to this giant toad have a bit of extra elasticity to them. As the toad hops, the wagon almost kind of like has a bit of delay as it hops, as if there's a bit of a rubberness to these reins, and it kind of like ebbs and flow as the toad leaps forward a few feet at a time. And you also notice that the underneath the wagon in front of you, it has like sleighs underneath it that are not touching the ground as these wheels drag it across the ground.
This thing is so cool,
Agreed.
bro.
As you oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. Hiccup, Celebi. I should probably explain
Oh.
what's going on because we got preoccupied, him with his frog. But we're going to fight a troll.
What? Ah.
Yep, Hiccup. It's gonna be
I
one of
thought
those.
we were going to like get more food. Damn.
We can get food while we're there, but we're going there for a job.
All right. A troll?
Did you think we were gonna eat the toads?
I don't know, man. Maybe.
I don't think Dalen would appreciate you eating his frogs.
I'm not gonna eat his frog.
Who's talking about eating my frog?
No one. I mean, I just
so
like
you were planning to eat a frog.
look, man. If it comes to that, I would.
If it comes to that, you die.
Had you got one taste of meat and now you're obsessed.
No one's touching my boy.
I want to try it all.
I'm not gonna eat your frog, bro. Damn.
Anyhow,
I've also forgot to mention I wanted to do this actually at the very beginning of the session. I'm assuming all of you have discussed how to communicate with the bells, but just so I don't have to make like intelligence checks for everyone
Yeah.
because we haven't discussed this, want to quickly just make some set rules for how you want to communicate with the bells.
Sure.
I think
Oh, that was what I was gonna do. Okay, yeah, that's great.
so I'm thinking maybe like for like simple communication, like to check up on someone, it's just like one ring back. Obviously, for
Okay,
messing with
so-
each other, it's
that-
gonna be multiple rings.
Danger is just frantic rings.
Well,
Um,
I guess you could do
well,
that.
an idea that I had is that if like two people have the bell, if like one group starts to sneak, that whoever has the bell will do like how Celebi did, like how she did like 3 strong rings with like space in between them, like doing something like that to indicate, okay, we're trying to be quiet. Please only ring us if necessary.
All right. So just one ring for a quick checkup to get a response back. 3 strong rings to notion to be quiet on the other end. Any just frantic ringing for help wanted? Is that
I guess so.
all right? Okay. Well, I will make a note of it.
Ooh, and
okay. I put
I-
that in the chit chat plus 2 rings is like a stay there.
Oh yeah.
I was
okay.
about to say like a 2 rings for of like I found something, like, you know, if maybe like
it's not
something important that like it doesn't require immediate attention, but like saying, you know, we found something if the other group like wants to come back. That actually
Okay, hold on.
could
I'm
Just learn how to do Morse code and bells.
could just do one. Could just be one long continuous ring for like we found something, not like, you know, I don't know how to.
well,
that's
one long
confusing.
continuous
I
ring is
forgot
kind
we
of
did-
already for like help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that. That's ring.
I kept forgetting to ask about this, but like, yeah, I wanted to get this out of the way. I'm assuming just that it's been discussed, but I just want to do this so I don't have to make intelligence check to
Me-
understand.
You know how you said 3
Yeah,
long rings
Yeah, I
for
remember.
you said 3 long rings for stealth, right?
Oh, yeah, for the other side to be quiet because when you ring the bell, it makes no noise, but the other side hears it.
Well,
Well, maybe 3 quick rings mean I found something.
da-da-da.
And what's 2 rings then?
2 rings stay put.
Okay.
okay.
Oh my goodness.
I just put one with that has 4.
Okay. Stay there. Come. All right.
4 rings, just shut up.
Okay. I'll delete the first one just to avoid. There we go. Perfect. All right.
Roger.
As you continue on your way, you make a quick discussion about bells, and it's been a few hours. Anyone want to do something while they're on their way?
Ooh.
Or I should rephrase the question: what is everyone doing while you're following Galmel down the road?
Aelin has kind of rummaging through his bag, kind of reorganizing how everything's set in there, and one of the items that he places to the side is a very burnt-looking journal.
Amelia is just staring at it.
It looks significantly older than the others. It's worn, it's torn. It also appears to be slightly bloody.
Hey, Dalen.
Nice.
Does everyone notice this?
Yeah, he's just leaving it out in the open.
Okay.
Hiccup is just
Dalen.
gonna like completely flat. Dalen, what the hell is that?
Kind of picks it up. It's something from where I used to live. Most of the pages are burned out or unreadable.
Can I see it?
Kind of looks at Amelia for a second, kind of squints his eyes.
Please.
You kind of see him sigh as he opens it up, removing one single loose piece of paper that he places back in his bag.
What is
Hands it
that?
to the
Oh,
journal.
what is that? What is that?
It's none of your business.
What is it?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna reach over into his bag.
No.
Yes. What are you hiding?
This is clearly a rather sensitive subject. My only
Can I
issue
roll,
is
can I roll to flick her nose?
Wait,
Mm.
Amelia, are you actually going for the paper?
Yes.
Both of you roll sleight of hand checks.
Oh, I have a -1 sleight of hand.
Ha!
Oh.
A 12.
Ooh. I got a 20 on that.
Well,
I hate you so much.
That's mine. Yoink.
well,
Oh.
Amelia.
Oh. As she opens the paper, it appears to be a very well done drawing of Dalen. However, this drawing looks to be him at a significantly younger age.
Oh my
Assuming
god.
around 16.
It's a
Words
baby
in-
Dalen.
The words in the word there appears to be words in the top right, but they seem to be singed and also slightly smudged, but you can make out a single name. It's Celine with a small heart at the end.
Dude, that's depressing.
Amelia's gonna hold it up and look at it, and she's gonna look at Dalen. You had such a baby face. What happened?
He just kind of glares at her for a minute. War.
That'll do it. You know what
B, what do you say? Sorry.
She just slowly just kind of says Amelia. Honestly, the fact that Hiccup spoke over it was actually perfect. You know, she's just like kind of saying it in the background, just like Amelia.
I apologize. I'm obnoxious as shit.
No. That was perfect
am I.
actually, because
I
that's
feel
how
bad.
that's how I imagine it happens. That she'd say that, but it wouldn't be heard over someone else.
Oh, deep lore.
There are a few things about the picture that do remain similar. Dalen's scar across his eyebrow and his lip are still there. In fact, this drawing appears to have been drawn what looks to be about right after a battle. There seems to be a small cut above his forehead, some scuff marks, but there's still a big smile on the drawing's face.
I think you should smile more.
Maybe you should ask before you take things.
It's just a drawing.
Sometimes things are too personal to pry, Amelia.
Fair enough. I'm
My
sorry,
main
Paladin.
question is, where do you keep that thing, bro? It looks like I'm not trying. It looks disgusting.
That's the way I found it. Never bothered to clean it or it'd ruin the rest of the entries.
Christ. I mean, not Christ. I just invented a religion. Sorry.
Who?
But like,
She's gonna fold the paper back up and hand it back to Dalen. Here you go.
He takes the paper back and he kind of huffs a bit as he hands over the burnt journal. You wanted to take a look at it?
Are these your old memories?
Few entries in there I do remember, but like I said, there's only 3 or 4 that I can actually read fully through.
bro, is this journal like a allegory for his mind? Am I reading like too far into that, bro?
The fact that you called it out right away actually makes me so mad. God damn it.
Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm a genius.
What?
I planned everything out in advance.
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. I didn't say anything.
People were gonna figure it out sooner or later.
After reading a little bit of it, she just closes it, hands it back to him. Can I see Lucius?
He does notice a few other names that come up. Talks about 2 adoptive brothers, a younger tiefling that the family seemed to have adopted, as well as a blonde girl that he seemed to have a bit of a fancy with as a younger child.
Fancy with. Hey, yo.
Yes, in a relationship. Big whoop.
No, I meant like the wording.
Very formal.
I've never heard anyone say in a fancy with that isn't like.
Or seemed. I'm trying to figure out the wording.
No, had a fancy for you. Is
Had a fancy for. Thank you. You're it.
Bruh.
all right. Anything else anyone wants to is doing?
Hey, Mom, do you want me to take over so you can hang back here for a little bit?
Huh?
Do you want me to take over driving for a bit?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of bored. You guys are having interesting conversations. Take over. And he just
Okay.
Damn.
he jumps into the back of the cart before even letting Amelia get a chance to say anything else. He's like,
Okay.
"Nope, I'm out."
All right. At this point, you've been on the road for a good like hour and a half, closing in on 2 hours. Throughout your conversation, Amelia, make a perception check.
No boy. 18 plus 4 is 22.
You see this coming from a mile away. Literally, the road is pretty straight. And at this point, like there's like not many hills at all. You see a small figure running quickly, in the direction you are going, coming towards you.
What the hell?
Something wrong?
Before anything else happens, I just gotta ask, did we happen to do like a long rest?
Oh yeah.
Or
At the end,
anything?
everyone got a long rest at the end.
Okay, because I was about to say
Yep.
I need my spell slots.
Everyone got a long rest at the end.
Okay. Sorry, I just remembered I had those.
Well, then,
Amelia kind of reaches back with her free hand and shakes Dalen's shoulder. Hey guys, eye center.
Yeah.
Huh?
Finally, something interesting.
let me. I need to turn
What's
my light.
going on?
I don't
Jacob
know.
kind of like
Oh,
wince, I guess.
Golemel also kind of like turns around. It's like, there's someone coming up the road.
I see him.
Okay. You're at, I have a question. The way that you like described how he was running was kind of confusing. Is he running away from us?
He's running towards you.
Okay.
I overcomplicated like crazy. Yeah, he's running towards you.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Make and who's all looking at this point? Amelia has
She shook Dalen, so he's looking.
All right.
Hiccup's
I-
looking.
Gnome.
Feel upon saying something, B would kind of like go to look
Alright.
with like her crossbow out slightly, just in case.
I'm not gonna let everyone make insight checks. I'll let the first three, Amelia, Dalen, and Hiccup. They said something. So you three make insight checks, please.
Okay.
Inside.
14.
What's my insight modifier? +3.
Let me find inside.
Rolled a 17 +3. That's a 20.
20. All right.
That is a 6.
6. Okay. Hiccup.
20, 14, and 6.
Hiccup looking at intently is like, nah, it's Mirage. Dalen and Amelia, although it's as you get closer, it's this person's running pretty darn fast, but as it gets closer, like it's not very tall person. There seems to be no one else around. It looks like a gnome, just running as fast as he can down.
Dalen kind of looks over at Gnome. It's a gnome.
Oh. Wait, what?
It's a gnome.
Amelia's gonna kind of call out, "Hey, are you okay?"
Who's that?
Was that whistle you? That was
I thought I
so
was
good.
hallucinating.
Wait, who did the whistle?
I thought I was hallucinating for a second. I thought.
Did everyone hear that?
I
Yeah.
heard that.
Who
did
whistled?
it.
Who whistled? Yeah. B?
Am I going nuts?
Can B hear us?
What the hell?
Uh-oh.
Everyone heard that.
Yeah.
Well, we made that apparent.
Uh-oh. I think I think it was B's end, but then oh, hello?
Oh.
Kirsten.
Happened? What's happening?
Did you whistle?
Was my audio cutting out? I wasn't saying anything.
Oh, well, I thought I heard a whistle
Oh
coming
no! You heard. I'm on my computer. I have my phone. I got a text message from someone. You heard the notification sound.
Oh.
Dead ass.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
It came
I
through
was
the
thinking
speaker
that
so
scared the
clearly.
shit out of me.
It's-
It was just like, hello?
It was like a perfect whistle. It sounded like
that was
Amelia like
Hiccup.
whistled to this person and then said, "Hey, are you all right?"
That
It was timed
that
very
was
well.
nope. But yeah, but hey, don't worry. That was it is perfect timing. That was your mom, Haley, texted me. That's her notification sound.
What?
Your mom.
Why are you texting you?
I don't know. I don't know. She just texted me.
Yo, mama in
She
my
was-
DMs.
Actually, oh my god.
All right.
That's crazy.
As you get closer to this individual, you call out to him, "Hey, are you right?" And in a kind of like panting voice, like, "Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just gotta run really fast. I'm the fastest person around." Anyone down
Oh,
for a race?
okay.
You know what? Yes.
What?
All right.
Oh no.
Absolutely.
All right. Before we continue, I will be right back. I need to help with something, so we'll take a 10-minute break here.
Okay.
Something just came up, so I need to quickly deal with that.
Non-canon character talk break.
Yeah. 10 minutes. Be back.
Was a moral dilemma. Why? Did you hear that one?
Yes.
Dude,
Yeah.
that freaked me out, bro.
Why is mom texting
Yeah,
you?
that's. She was doing she sent me like a critical thinking where it's just like, okay,
that's the thing. Yeah, she sent me that too.
no. I'll read it out loud for everybody else. Shut up, Haley. Okay. If you get it right, you are a critical thinker. Shush. You were in the garden. There are 34 people in the yard. You kill 30. How many people are in the garden?
1.
None.
That's stupid.
None, because they aren't in the garden, they're in the yard.
1. You're
No.
in the garden, dumbass.
Well, I mean,
I already know the answer.
You know,
What are we talking about?
wait, Okay, Dalen, listen to this question. I want you to tell me what the answer to it is.
Okay.
If you get it right, you're a critical thinker.
okay.
You were in the garden. There are 34 people in the yard. You kill 30. How many people are in the garden?
Hold on.
It-
You said
it-
I'm in the garden. There are 30 people in the yard. Right?
34 people in the yard.
34
Oh my
people in
God.
the yard. I kill 30.
Yes. How many people are in the garden?
But I'm not in the yard. I'm in the garden.
You were in the garden. There are 34 people in the yard. You killed 30. How many people are in the garden?
Oh, were?
0.
Exactly.
Zero.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a dumb question.
That's what. Yes,
Yeah.
I said 0 first, and you just hiccups.
I heard I heard you are in the garden.
I heard you are a garden. I was like, what?
No, no. When I first read it, I didn't see like the word. I was just like, no, I didn't do that. I assumed garden and yard meant the same thing because for me, my yard
Why
is my
would that be
garden.
the
So it's
same
like
thing?
because my guard
Your guard.
because my
Your
yard
Yard.
is
Your
my
yard.
garden. Shut up.
Yard.
My yard. No. Listen. My yard is my garden. So therefore, for me, both yard and garden are the same thing.
I'm gonna
Yard
make
and
some
garden
water
don't
before
even
this.
sound like words anymore, bro.
I'll be right back.
Bruh.
Bye. You know what would be a good thing to do in this time?
Mm.
A good thing to do this time would be no. I'm finally gonna choose a feat for Freddy, and not. I still haven't done that.
A
Yeah.
feat for who?
Oh, so
For
I'm
Freddy,
running.
I still haven't
I'm-
done that.
I'm running my own like little short game that's murder mystery, and
Oh my god.
I might be soon, sadly, abandoning it though to make the new full campaign. So,
Damn.
and it's funny because 3 out of the 4 players I have are right here. it's
Bruh.
It's Dalen, B, and Amelia, and one of my
I-
IRL friends.
I like murder mystery. I will hop on anything that involves mystery.
Well, guess what? The full one also still does have mystery. I also messed up my thing with the last one, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to retcon that. But shh, you didn't hear that.
Wait, what?
Don't worry
No,
about
I did hear it. I
I'm-
heard it quite loud. I heard it quite loud. I heard it quite loudly. You got a retcon?
I'm bad at keeping secrets. I'm bad at keeping stuff to myself because I want to tell everybody about it, but I'm like, no, it'll ruin it. You know?
Yeah. Okay, now I need
So
to
the only one I
compare.
can-
Hey. Another I don't roleplay my characters, I'm just this dumb. What does retcon mean?
Retcon, reverse, redo.
Oh, okay.
Never happened, but you retry it, basically.
Okay, I understand. Epic, thank you. That makes way more sense.
Yeah. That's the simplest way I can put it, because I never actually looked up the actual definition for retcon. I just learned from context clues.
I was thinking
Yep.
it was like DEF CON, and I was like, what in the world is going on? How does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Did you hear that one?
Not that whistle, no.
It wasn't a whistle, it was a
If-
cricket. So
Oh,
so apparently certain notification sounds are louder than others that you guys pick up, because Andy's is a whistle, my grandma is a cricket.
Odd. Have I told y'all how bad I want a goblin?
a goblin?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you got one in the party already. Hee hee haha.
No, like
You have got him.
me as a person.
Oh,
I don't want a goblin.
I want to be
I want
a
a
goblin.
griffin. You already
I
are
want a
one.
goblin like a pet or something.
I think that's called slavery. I think that's literally just slavery, Hiccup.
Damn.
You know, one of these days we should do a full D&D session, but with our cameras on, because I think that'd be fun.
I want a goblin as like a kid, like a child, not slavery. It's better.
Alright. I'm very sleepy, tired. Ugh.
We can do
We can do what?
riddles.
Oh, riddles. You know what? Yeah. Everybody grab a riddle.
All right,
I'm
I'm
looking
back.
at feats.
Oh. There's
Amelia's
your
gone still. We're good. We're good. We're good. Amelia's still gone. Let's talk bad about her. Not really. Not really.
I left my Discord on so the
not
stream
really.
could still hear you. So hopefully it was nothing too
Oh,
outrageous.
Oh no.
we were just
You're gonna
say
get
anything
banned
bad?
off Twitch, bro. You're gonna get
We
banned
said-
off Twitch, bro.
Did we say anything bad? I don't remember.
well. I mean, unless you count slavery as bad.
Oh.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Talking about
Oh my
Context.
god.
Context.
Can I tune out
Con-
and
context
Context.
matters. Context
Holy.
matters.
Let me
Context matters.
Hiccup.
Context matters.
Hiccup
Bro.
said that he wanted a goblin IRL as a pet, and I was just like, dude, I think that's literally just slavery. And he was like, no, as a child. I was just like,
Oh,
still.
child
No,
slavery.
that's not at all. Oh my god, bro.
What?
Oh my god,
Amelia's back.
bro.
Why
Oh
did
my
all of you have
god,
to come
bro.
back at like the worst
Oh my
possible
god.
moment?
It's all
I was
fine. In game, it's
one
good.
sentence. That's not a good thing.
All three of you came back at like the worst possible moment of a conversation we were having.
This
It's
is
fine.
awful.
I
For the one-
agree.
You said you wanted a goblin as a pet, and I have opinions about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, there's like a different like rule on if like goblin are like people in every fantasy setting, bro.
Opinions about that, my good sir. I will tell you all about them.
Actually, dog, that's probably not a good like basis. 'Cause,
Okay,
like-
can we get back to the session, please, and
Yes.
then talk about slavery?
Okay, yeah, sorry.
Technically, we still have a minute, but that's fine. We can go back early. All right. You see this running gnome come up, and you ask him how he's all right, and he frantically and huffing and puffing says he's the fastest gnome around. Anyone down for a race? Who's all taking him up on his offer?
Gnome is
Man,
in like the fastest gnome. You wanna test that? It's like, my name's Gnome. I'ma fight you for this title.
All right.
oh man.
While he's talking, he is like kind of like running in place. Like he's never stopped moving. He's just like,
I thought Dalen wanted to do it too. Is Dalen not here?
I did.
all right. Anyone else?
I'll run. I'll beat him. I'll run against him.
All right. All three of you. Perfect.
Sure.
And the two girls are just like, oh my god.
Just like,
What?
Wait,
Did
wait,
you not
B.
hear what I said? I said sure.
Okay, 4 of you.
I said sure.
Okay. Amelia's
Man,
staying with the
traitor.
horse.
No.
Galmel is like, well, if you're going to race, can we run in the direction of town?
Sure.
The gnome's like,
That was-
I don't matter where, as long as we're running. So
Okay.
Galmel's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna keep going. He's continuing on the way. You guys have your fun.
man, I gotta warn you. I came out of the egg running miles, man, running laps around the world. All right.
I'm gonna assume no wild shape.
The gnome's like, there's no rules, just gotta run. Whoever. And he points down to kind of like a small
Oh
little
God.
tree, ways down the path. It's like whoever gets there first wins. Though I should mention I do have a reputation to keep up. Anyone who wants to race me, 5 silver.
Like a bet?
I bet, yes. I bet all of you that I can beat
Sure.
any one of you for 5 silver.
All right, man. Go for
You're
it.
on.
All right.
And Gnome's also gonna like cast Bardic Inspiration.
All right.
Bruh.
For himself, just for himself, nobody else.
Oh, okay.
He's just like, haha, screw you guys.
All right. He kind of just like still running in place. He's never stopped. He's just constantly running in place. It's like all right. He kind of points out a crack in the road. It's like, okay, here's the starting line. Who wants to count us down?
I guess I will, since I'm the only one not racing.
Alrighty.
All right.
What do you want me to start from?
Audio.
Anyone else going to make preparations before this race, or you just
Yeah.
Anyone's going
Gnome's,
to take off his armor.
okay?
Gnome's gonna take off his bag and like stretch, tossing like all of his stuff into the cart.
All right.
He's stretching, getting limber, ready to book his way down.
Hiccup is going to take off all of his clothes.
No, put it back on.
What?
He's a bird. He's naturally covered. B, what were you saying you're going to do?
Hang on, I'm loading it up. I do feel like, I'm trying to. You know what? She'd probably take her armor off too. I guess that's fine.
All right.
You
Yeah,
guys are such
she'd take
children.
her armor off for
Are you
once
going-
in
are
her
you-
life. She's gonna be without it.
You going to beast shape or wild shape?
And this is not loading. Rye, load faster.
Which one is it?
Yes. Yes, I'm
Never mind.
looking up my thing because it's not loading. I'm willing to waste it just for fun. But my thing is not loading anything.
What is it? Which one is it?
I think it's wild shape, right?
Yeah, I guess wolf,
Uh,
but I'm also looking at one other animal. Okay.
I'd like to imagine right now, Hiccup has like gotten next to the gnome and is also like running in place and has like mimicked back to him like gotta keep running, and then the gnome replies gotta keep running, and just over and over and over.
But this is just like an exhausting sight looking at this Kenku and this gnome just like constantly running in place. Like, gotta keep running, gotta keep running, gotta keep running.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amelia just face palms. You guys are such children.
B. Oh, wait, B dropped.
I think her Discord crashed. Give her a second.
Oh my goodness. I feel like every session just gets so much worse.
Yeah.
I bet she's on a long tangent right now too. Give her a second. You good?
Hello,
Hello.
brethren, are you back?
Can you hear us?
Oh yeah, hi,
Hi.
hiya, buddies. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Okay,
Did it manage to
now,
load?
yes, I'm debating between just going wolf because that's just normal, usual. But
I
she's seen
will.
a horse before.
Oh
She
my
could turn-
Um, yes. Just as a heads up, it's based on
I'm
athletics.
debating. Do I want to go wolf or horse?
It's based on athletics.
I think I might.
So
Well, I do
It
think it'd be
is?
funny.
yeah.
I do think she'd probably be
Damn.
better just in like. I think it'd be better just for her to go normal. I don't think it'd even be smart to do wild shape. Even if they have a faster speed, I feel like it's better to be human.
You can add
But
your
it'd be
proficiency
funny.
to athletics, right?
It'd be so funny though. It'd be so effing funny
Wait,
to
let me.
be wild shaped into a horse. It'd be so funny. Oh, this is the debate for the ages.
Is there actually a? Let me see. Is there a horse stat somewhere?
I'm sure you can
Oh
find one.
yeah.
D&D Beyond should have one.
There's a riding horse. There's like different horses.
There's just different horses.
I suppose it would depend on what. Which that reminds me. That reminds me. We can talk about it later. But like that reminds me of a question I need to ask you about wild shape later.
Okay. If it's based off athletics, you would add your strength modifier to the athletics roll. So keep that in mind when you're looking at your animals to choose from.
Can I roll acrobatics or something?
What is a
That's-
flying
You
rock
can't
horse?
do that.
Why
it
not?
seems- You're not exactly jumping around. It's a straight sprint.
Damn. Well, I figured like athletics was brute strength, right?
Athletics is brute strength, yeah. Acrobatics
Honestly-
is like your flexibility and control.
Gymnastics.
Yeah.
Damn.
Honestly, Celebi is proficient in athletics, and like I feel like that's way better than turning into like a wild forge or an animal that she's not like used to in normal form. I feel like it would be best for her just to stay her normal
Then
self.
I would assume that your proficiency would apply to the animal. So if it has a +4, say in strength, your proficiency of +2 would be on top of that.
It's only one more because the horse has a +3 and it only has a
The
+1.
draft horse
I
is
don't.
+4.
just quit overthinking and just run.
You know what? I'm going
Who's the
funny.
child
Fuck it. We're
now?
turning into a horse.
All right.
Bro,
I was debating between being funny or just like being normal, but I thought I want to be funny. F it. We're going horse. We're not going normal. We're doing a horse.
Okay. Draft or riding horse? There's a difference.
Riding horse. That's the one I have. I don't know. There's a difference? What difference?
Yeah, the draft horse
Oh,
has a
okay.
+4. Plus the proficiency, which would be +6.
dang.
What? I can't. Can you send me that sheet? Because I have no idea. I'm.
I'll snip it and send it in Discord.
I have made this so much more complicated. I should have just chosen to run.
No, it's fine.
Yes, you should have.
Honestly, I'm going to say right now, you need as much help as you can in this race.
Bro has like this gnome better. Lightning McQueen.
All right. You've transformed into this draft horse, pretty actually similar to I forgot the horse's name.
Oh.
What
The
was
horse's name is
C. Just
Chitril.
call him C.
C, Citril, something like that. Yeah, there we go. Citril, C.
Chitril.
Pretty similar
Citril.
actually. Seeing how it's also a draft horse, pretty good to go with the race. You're all come on this line. Amelia, you have the countdown.
If our horse ever dies, I mean, I guess Selby can pull the carriage.
Don't
True.
say that. You're gonna jinx it.
You guys said that and I was eating a cookie. That's not nice.
Whoever said that was nice?
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
As everyone, as the count goes down, everyone just beelines it down. Everyone make an athletics check, please.
Dang.
Okay.
I need to look at my notes.
Oh God, this is gonna be a +6. So Jesus.
Please.
14.
God damn it.
3, that's 17.
17.
God damn it.
Hey, Hiccup, you ain't the only one. I'm
God damn it.
Or
Wait.
not, I think Hiccup face planted.
just,
Wait. Wait,
uh,
Gnome, did you get a natural 1?
uh-huh. I don't know what would be funnier. Having the natural 1 or just letting Hiccup be the only one with if I add my inspiration. You know what?
A natural 1 is still a natural 1 though.
A natural
still
1 is still a
could've
natural
Fine,
1.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Yeah.
enough. You know, we're gonna save that.
I will.
Man,
Okay,
was...
just for the sake, I'm gonna take a little bit liberty here. As everyone counts down, what did you get, B?
Yeah, everyone was talking because my thing glitched out when everyone was saying their rolls. I just came back to everybody shouting. I'm just holding my hands up, shaking. I'm like, oh my God, so much noise.
Did you roll the athletics?
But I rolled a 15. Plus 6 would be
21?
21.
21. All right. B as the horse takes the lead immediately, books it down the
Cheater.
the road. Dalen actually is not too far behind. He gets a good start off. The gnome who challenged everyone to a race is looking like he is not overly phased and goes kind of like a slight jog.
He does not care.
Hiccup, though you didn't roll a natural 1, gnome being beside you, you stick out your leg and trip gnome face plants, and you're both at the starting line still.
That's hilarious, actually.
Oh, wow. You know what? Yeah.
Amelia can't
deserved.
back the laugh. She's laughing. Amelia's laughing.
Absolutely deserved.
Alright, you're all, I will say just gnome has gotten up at this point, and you're getting to go again. Everyone roll another athletics.
Oh, let's go. Please be higher.
Wow, man.
That is a 17 plus 3, that's a 20.
20.
11.
Winning. Gnome's not winning. He rolled a 2.
Oh
Damn.
my God,
He rolled a...
I feel so bad,
Wow.
man.
And gnome was the only one who gave himself bardic inspiration. It's immediate karma.
Yeah.
Man. Man.
16.
16.
I rolled a 10.
All
Plus
right.
6. 16. Not that bad. Not that good. Just average.
No, Gnome and Hiccup kind of, from their moment of shenanigans, start to actually run down the road, get up a little bit, and as they're watching ahead of the gnome, all of a sudden from his slight jog, almost like unnatural speed, just like as if dust goes behind him, just books up, catches up immediately to B, and is now neck and neck with B. Dalen is right behind both of them. Actually, no, it's a three-way tie. Either you've clipped one of your hooves, not quite used to being a horse, and you've kind of tripped a little bit. You've Dalen and this gnome have caught up to you. It's now between the three of you at the front. Everyone roll athletics.
Please.
Papa, stop trying to eat my food!
My race, I need my race record to be 2-0 right now.
Or you did the race
2-0.
before.
Yeah, I raced the
God
leprechaun.
damn.
Papa!
God damn it.
Papa!
No stop.
Oh my god.
What?
How?
It's another natural one.
What happened? What happened?
How?
Oh, how is that possible? Those are the
How?
lowest rolls I've seen. A 1, a 2, and a 1.
Hiccup, I'm
I
so
hate
sorry.
this. I
You're
hate
I rolled
this.
I rolled a 19 plus 3, that's a 21. That's a 21, yeah. No,
Wow.
that's 22.
22.
Math. Brilliance.
At this point, from Amelia's perspective, it looks like Gnome and Hiccup have like begun a race among themselves and no longer care about the three in front of them. Hiccup like slows down a little bit and just like thunder claps right into Gnome's ear and just Gnome just
Whoa,
goes,
why am I evil?
Gnome just
Hiccup's a menace today.
a menace to society. Gnome was
Real.
just like
Devious.
kneeling
It's
on the
start of
ground.
his villain arc.
I'm just taking some liberties
No.
here because this these are ridiculous rolls.
Gnome is suffering. The poor
Yeah.
guy.
The villain gave him pancakes,
Cast
dog.
inspiration on yourself.
Shut up. I thought this was gonna go better, but no.
Um,
Man, karma.
Oh my god! Bubba went in my dice box after I already rolled, but still, he's in my dice box. If I need to roll again, he's gonna prevent me from rolling.
what was your roll? What was your roll? Sorry.
18 plus 6 is 24.
All right. Despite Dalen's fantastic like effort, both the gnome and the horse overtake him
Aw.
just slightly. At this
That
point, gnome and Hiccup are like way behind. Amelia's probably passing them as just driving along the
What?
cart.
If I
What the hell?
you rolled a natural 1, a 2, and a 1, and then you rolled what, a 2, 11. All right, yeah, again on a 6. You be slightly ahead. You kind of mess around with Dome, but you're like slightly ahead of the cart.
Dog,
I'm gonna look
I'm
at Gnome.
walking.
I'm gonna look at Gnome. So, how's that dirt taste?
Damn.
I bet it tastes better than the iron, huh?
Actually, they taste both really good, so shut up.
Oh.
For the moon pie over there.
All right, the three of you. I'm just sorry to Hiccup and Gnome. I'm gonna say you have flopped out of the race. The other three of you roll me another athletics.
Man,
Please,
that was not good.
please. Listen to me, Dice. Listen to me. I need my record to be good.
Dalen, I
doesn't.
curse you with a nat one.
Oh.
14 plus 6 is 20.
20. All right, Dalen.
Natural 20, baby!
Oh,
Yeah!
Come
No
on.
shot.
all right.
No
Plus 3,
way.
that's a 23.
No
No
way.
shot. What?
Wow. At this point, you've passed Galmel as he's been like going for a while. You guys were like sorting yourselves out. You've passed him.
God, where's my phone?
The tree that the other gnome has pointed out is getting really close. Both B and Dalen are neck and neck ahead of this racing gnome. Roll another athletics.
Oh god, 1 second, I'm halfway across the room.
Bro's running in real life.
I was throwing away my food.
Damn.
Or my
Dalen,
garbage, sorry, not my
Dalen,
food.
I hope you know I am gonna find your house and steal your dice. I'm gonna eat your
Stop.
dice.
Stop. Okay.
Straight up.
But I have much more dice. You can eat. Wait, huh?
Oh no, B's gone again. Okay, B's back. Welcome back again.
Roll the 16. Plus 3, that's a 19.
19. All right. Oh my goodness.
Our internet, really. You know what? This might be my key to victory.
Oh, my Discord crashed.
You have returned once again. Are you alive?
Yes, I can hear you now. I was cheering, by the way. I promise. I was cheering for you. I don't know if it got heard though, because I just it died immediately.
Yeah, no, you just vanished out of existence.
I promise. I was also cheering.
You got shadow realmed. Roll me another athletics.
Oh boy. wonder how everyone else did while I was gone. Da 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 da. 16 plus 6 is
22.
22.
22. Yeah, you're my math genius.
Thank
This
you.
plus 6 is really helping me, man.
Once again, this gnome, despite looking like he was falling behind again, almost overtakes B, and you are now. Dalen has fallen behind between the horse and this racing gnome. It has now come down to B and this gnome. Roll me one more athletics, B.
Oh no, oh, why you gotta put the pressure on me?
Pressure. Pressure.
My dice don't like pressure. My dice don't like pressure. Dice. So these. I want to do the gnome thing. I feel like that's gonna cause me to fail. Celebi has never failed one of these before.
I hope
Oh,
you fail.
no.
Nat 20.
Oh.
I'm not
No
kidding.
shot. No shot. What is happening?
I'm not kidding.
We better get into combat today because my luck needs to, you know.
I thought
Okay.
I was gonna get a nat 1. I thought I was gonna have the opposite luck from saying that.
So
I think
it is.
Karma
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
beat gnomes. Karma just beat gnome's butt right there.
Yeah, you're just like.
A 1, a 2, and a 1. I haven't seen that at all. I don't think I've ever seen that. All right. Both of you are. Dalen trying his best to keep up is just falling just ever so slightly behind more and more. B and in horse form and this gnome are booking it to this tree. Have overtaken the cart, everyone else. And at the very last moment, it looks like the gnome stumbles on some sort of pebble and B makes it to the tree at first.
No way.
Yeah, 1. I thought it was gonna be a tie.
The gnome kind of like has now stopped his running in place and is kind of just kind of like just breathing heavily. Someone's beaten me. Someone has finally beaten me.
No.
Oh.
Can you repeat my note? I've been cutting in and out. What did you happen? What is it?
You won the race, and this gnome that was racing you is kind of like stopped his running in place and is just like huffing. Is like, someone has beaten me. Someone has finally beaten me.
I feel like B kind of like after having passed, he would kind of like turn her around and kind of just like walk slowly, kind of like leaning down at the gnome, just like, you good, brother?
You're still a horse.
This guy's gonna like explode or something. Like his like the curse has been lifted and he just dies or something like that. I swear to God.
My audio cut out again.
No, I heard you, but you're still a horse.
Yeah, it's like, describing the emotion.
It's a concern.
Oh.
Not
Concern
like
horse.
actually.
Just
Concern
kind of like
horse.
nudging the gnome.
Yeah, concerned horse nudging.
Are you staying a horse, or are you actually going to talk to the gnome?
Staying a horse for a little while.
Staying a horse. All right.
Just a little bit.
The gnome's just like, well, I guess you can keep your money, and he kind of starts reaching down. Dalen, you catch up to all this, and you kind of hear the conversation. And I guess you can also have these. And he takes off his shoes, and he says, these are my lucky running shoes. Never lost with them until now, so
Oh no!
these are yours.
Okay, B's gonna turn back into her normal form. I won't take your shoes. You can.
He's like,
That was fun. That was fun. You can keep your shoes.
I insist. I told myself that whoever beats me, that I'll pass on my shoes. It's the first time in years.
Years? That's
First time ever,
That's
actually.
good.
Since putting on these lucky shoes. Dalen
This
and
guy's gonna kill himself, bro. I am baffled right now.
Dalen and B, make perception checks, please.
Okay. I feel like even though she was like in wild shape, she'd still like after kind of like be huffing. But it's like, you know, like that huffing you do when like you're really like excited after, like you're like.
You said perception, right?
Yep, perception.
All right. So 17 plus 1 is 18.
18.
sir.
Imagine she. Oh god. Oh, and that one. That's what I get
That
for
one?
getting just the previous one. That one for this next roll.
All right.
That's what I get. I get lucky, and then lose it.
You like these shoes, despite saying he's been running in them for years, look completely unworn. Like there's like no wear and tear on these things at all. They look like fantastic shoes. Dalen, you kind of like rub your eyes for a second. This, you could have sworn this gnome was slightly shorter a little while ago.
Huh? Oh,
He's reaching out to you like with his pair of shoes. Is like, they're yours. You can take them.
Feel like
I have a question. Are the
even
shoes
those-
drippy?
Nope. Well, you're not there, but yeah, they look like clean shoes.
Sweet.
Well taken care of. Oh, drippy.
feel like
So
even,
that's
like,
slang,
his
right? Yeah, they're fantastic.
What the hell? You thought I meant like
I
literally
don't know.
dripping water? What
I
the?
never talk like that. I don't know. Maybe I thought maybe you were talking like, are they full of sweat? I didn't
Oh, that's
clue in.
gross.
I know. That's what I was like. No, they seem fine. I was like
Oh, okay,
confused about the
sorry.
question.
That's my bad.
I should have clued in. No, you said it tons of times before. I just don't think like that. So.
Oh my god.
That's all good.
I apologize. My vernacular is like it's literally a cesspool of just like country slang,
Memes and
internet
whatever else.
slang.
Yeah.
Like it's awful. It's really bad.
All right. B, what do you
Well, she was technically in wild shape. I still feel like, and like maybe that would make it so she wouldn't be as tired because she was as an animal that was like is typically faster than her. I feel like she still is like kind of huffing, but it's less because like of what she ran, and more so just like kind of like, you know, like that excitable like
She's
huffing,
being a
like, you know,
horse.
after you've had a good run. I don't know
runner's
if I'm weird about this, but like I have actually had like a good run. Like I'm huffing like out of like. It's like a nice huffing. It's not like a, oh god, I'm dying.
There's a runner's high.
Yeah, runner's high.
Yes, exists.
Kirsten, you used to run laps in the hallway at school. What are you talking about?
Yes, I did. That's why I was like, I kind of went through. I wanted to be I kind of went through Celebi for this one. I'm like, I want to race. I
Bro,
want to
so
race.
you're telling
therefore,
me like this gnome, like runner's high, this gnome was just like tweaking like his whole life?
He seemed to love to race.
Awesome.
Yeah, do you take the shoes?
I feel like she wouldn't want to, because like she's like, oh, these are like his shoes. He doesn't have any shoes.
Take the
But she-
shoes. He's not gonna give you any other option.
But yeah, she'll take the shoes kind of like clipping on like the back of the shoes, like, you know where the holes are. You know, you grip onto like both of the shoes through like the back of the foot.
Yep.
And she says, well, at least just because I really enjoyed myself, you can still have the 5 septums. Even, I mean, I'm sorry. I'm thinking Skyrim. I'm thinking Skyrim. I'm thinking Skyrim. I'm thinking Skyrim.
Septum,
And she'll give him the 5 silver anyway. I insist you at least take the 5 silver because that was really fun. I enjoyed that. I just take it.
Well, if you really don't want to, we can just exchange shoes. But I really insist you have those. I made a deal with myself that whoever wins gets those shoes. And
I mean, I don't know if my boots will fit you. And she kind of looks down, and I'm assuming he didn't realize, but she kind of looks down at her boots that are like go up to like her knees, and like looks at the gnome who's really short.
He's like, I can make do.
New pants.
New pants.
I do really like my boots, though.
I can say with honestly that those shoes are the best you'll ever have if you need to get somewhere quick.
Oh, but I like the boots. Oh, this is a sad decision.
Ugh.
Just give him the money, bro.
You
Hey,
can give
Dalen.
him new.
Hey, Dalen.
Hmm?
Would you be willing to trade your shoes for those shoes?
Are you asking me to trade my shoes? for
Yes.
his shoes?
You can consider the shoes to be a gift from me. If you would.
You have a water skin, right?
Yes.
You can clean them using create water.
What? I'm confused.
You have the spell create water. It's a very simple question.
I can prepare it tomorrow.
Make an
fine.
investigation check on these shoes.
Okay. Who, me?
Yes, you.
Okay. Investigation. What do I have?
Yes, you.
Investigation? Ooh, a 17.
17?
Yes.
Despite like
Oh, well, I guess
him like running in them and
plus
constantly.
2, that's a 19 with
Yeah.
plus 2.
All right.
Sorry.
Despite him running in these shoes constantly, like they seem pretty clean. There's no odor or anything. Like they just seem like just really sturdy shoes.
I'll take him. He kind of takes off his boots and just kind of tosses them to the gnome.
Okay. He's like, well, I'm sure they will serve you well. And he begins to put on your shoes.
I feel like they're significantly bigger for his legs, so he's just waddling around.
I mean, his feet itself are like regular size. He's not like tiny little feet. His legs are a little bit kind of loose in the upper part, but his feet kind of fit in there all right.
All right, I sick. I
Like
got them gnome Jordan 12s. Let's go.
All right, did you put them on?
Yo!
It might seem childish, but like, I think it might seem childish that Selby like really is like attached to her boots. But I feel like, given how serious she is, I think it's okay for her to be childish about certain things. I think it'd be I think it's funny to have her like be like, I don't want to give up my boots though.
All right.
That's
Did you put on the shoes?
Yeah, I'll put on the shoes.
Okay. As you're putting on the shoes, B, make me a perception check.
Okay.
I swear, if these things curse me, B, I'm never gonna. First, I'm never gonna let you live it down. Second, you're getting a punch.
They make you 4'2".
No, my Riz.
Nat 20. I
Nat
pray
20?
they do.
All right.
Nat 20.
You
As
see as his Riz just devolves.
as
The
The shoes turn me into Andrew Tate.
as you see him putting on the shoes, you see the gnome kind of eyes get bigger, and as you put on both shoes, B, you could swear Dalen got an inch shorter.
Oh God!
No shot! No shot!
I freaking called it.
This gnome, you may add to your inventory boots of gnomish speed. The gnome who you have swapped shoes with is just like he's because the high roll. Notice he's holding back a smile and he's just like, "Have a good day," and starts to jauntily walk away. Towards Brandred, so away from the direction you're going. Guys are going.
She'd probably like wave after him and like, since she notices the inch thing, I feel like maybe she would like let out like one accidental chuckle before she manages to stop herself and like just pointedly looks away from Dalian, just like barely, just like she lets out one little chuckle of a laugh.
All right.
You're not gonna tell me?
Nope.
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Why am I friends with you guys?
You're 1 inch shorter. You'll get over it, okay?
No,
Just...
I get no. The boots make me 1 inch shorter every time I get a roll over 20.
Oh,
Permanently?
oh. Well,
Permanently?
Stupid.
It reduces his height to the average height of a gnome, which is 3'2".
Dead ass.
Every time he rolls anything related to speed over a 20 or initiative.
Dead ass.
But hey, she doesn't realize that this is going to be a thing later on, okay? She's not saying anything. He's 1 inch shorter. She's like, I'm not going to bruise his
Are
ego.
the boots? Please tell me these boots aren't bonded to my feet like the.
Do you attempt to take them
The
off?
hesitation.
Yeah, you know what?
Okay.
I'm gonna double check these things.
All right. Make a strength check.
No.
A
No.
Bruh.
13 plus 3, that's a 16.
They do not budge. They are securely attached to your feet.
I'm gonna actually just cry.
We're gonna need to find a gorilla.
what?
Somebody's
Hold
gonna need
on.
to turn into a
Do I-
gorilla and then use her strength to take them off.
Or
We need to find a
we
gorilla.
can try and beat someone else in a race. Or like lose. But that's gonna hurt your pride, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna hurt your pride so hard.
I'm gonna kill all of you in a second.
Yeah, but after waving to the guy,
I will TK this entire party right now. Keep testing me.
well, after V waves to the guy and like gets us a slight chuckle at the fact that he went down an inch after putting on these shoes, kind of like still like off the like running high, she kind of like jogs back to the rest of the group, leaving Dalen behind.
At this point, most of the rest of the group is like caught up. Galma has continued on. He's kind of watched the whole thing, just smiled to himself, like, yeah, people having fun, and he kept walking. Gnome, Hiccup, and Amelia make perception checks as this gnome walks past.
Uh,
Oh gosh, you're not actually a gnome.
15.
15?
12.
12?
9.
9. Hiccup, you still pretty much see eye to eye to him. Gnome, not much has changed. Amelia, you see him. You actually hear him go slight, like, chuckle. And you also could swear he looks slightly taller. Anything else you want to do before you continue on your way?
Wait, hold on. You said
not-
Amelia was slightly taller?
No, Amelius looked at the gnome, and
He's wearing Dalen's boots, right?
yep.
Why are you wearing those boots?
The smile kind of like goes just like a straight smile or frown. He's like, well, I promised myself that if anyone ever beat me in a race, they'd get my shoes. So, and I swore by it.
Have you ever taken your shoes off?
Not since putting them on.
Dude,
seems
gross.
weird. That's a little strange, don't you think?
They were my lucky shoes.
Well, even so, like, isn't that uncomfortable to sleep in or bathe in?
Actually, they were fantastically comfortable.
Duly noted. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Yeah, you
Is
do.
it possible for me to roll an insight check on these shoes? Or an
You mean Arcana?
check?
Yeah, it'd probably be Arcana you're looking for, not.
To find out what exactly.
To see if they're cursed.
Roll me an Arcana check.
This guy wears his shoes in the bath.
What? Okay,
That's
never mind.
weird.
Ooh,
You watching him and his
damn,
clothes?
you know, sometimes I just forget how good I am. I casually rolled an 18 plus 2. That is a
Dirty
Casually.
20.
Yes, sir.
Sheesh.
In Arcana and kind of investigating these shoes, they look like they have never ever been worn, and this, although you can't take them off, you do get the sense they are cursed, but not in a malicious or harmful way, more just prankster kind of way.
Just a loud sigh just erupts from Dalen.
And on the bottom of the shoe, actually, you kind of have like a small, fairly detailed figure of just a gnome, a regular, just ordinary gnome.
I just wanted to say, Yurit, when you wrote the description for these, you wrote no one outruns a gnome for long.
Yeah.
No outruns a gnome.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
Yeah, you said no outruns a
Oh
gnome.
my goodness, I need to fix it
No
immediately.
one outruns a gnome.
I have like no one to like actually like read my stuff beforehand and like spell check it for me, so there's
I just noticed as I was reading.
yeah. Where is
Sorry,
it?
that gave me a little bit of a chuckle. Anyone's gonna just release a loud sigh.
Can I perceive if
They're
he's
not coming
any?
off. They're not coming off.
Yeah,
Ah.
Just smirks. Dalen, did you get cursed?
Apparently. Where's the gnome?
Well, he went that way, but we need to go this way.
I don't care. I'm going after the gnome.
No,
you're not.
come on. Don't be a
Dalen just
sore
starts
loser.
retrieving his stuff from the cart. I'm going after the gnome.
Hey, man.
Dalen,
Hey.
come on. Hey, I'll buy you some new shoes in
Either
town,
he
okay?
gets these off or he dies. There is no
What?
other option.
Race me.
We can make holy water again. All right.
Race me. If I win,
Do you have 200 silver?
Oh
Race me.
damn.
Yeah, I
Race
didn't think
me.
so.
Listen to me, you idiot. Race me, and if I win, I take the shoes.
And then I don't have shoes.
And I will buy you new ones in town.
You can wear
I
my
will.
shoes.
You know
No,
what, Hiccup? Thank you very much.
I will buy you new shoes since I didn't realize they were cursed, and
You know what?
you were the
I
one who
will
took
race
them.
Amelia.
You race Amelia to where?
To like 3 or 4 trees down.
All right.
No, I'm taking the reins. I'm gonna smoke this guy.
Wait, is there any way
Actually,
I can?
I'm not. I have to go based on base rolls.
Hmm.
I have no modifier for my athletics.
All right.
Well,
Yeah, suck it.
okay. Since the gnome looked like he wasn't taking the race seriously, is it possible that I can do the same to cheat my way out of these boots?
We'll find out.
You might just have to race me fair and square, dude. Not gonna lie.
Any countdown?
Also,
Who gives the countdown?
B will? 'Cause she's just slightly smirking to herself.
All right.
I just,
Give-
uh,
Oh yeah.
I just want to quickly interrupt and say, unfortunately, I've got school in the morning, and I'm gonna have to get off a bit earlier today.
Okay.
Okay.
So, like, maybe 10:30 is when I'll get off for tonight. So I just wanna.
So another 45 minutes.
Roughly, yeah.
Okay. I'll try to get things wrapped up before then.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Oh, no problem. All right. B, make me a countdown.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Both roll me athletics checks. Dalen with advantage.
No.
Oh. Okay. 15.
15.
You're neck and neck already.
A 15 and a 4.
What's your 15 total, or was it the 15 on the dice?
15 plus 3.
Screw
So-
yourself.
18.
Oh, good God.
You begin on this race, and almost like you do actually feel wearing these shoes, you are just plainly just faster than you were before. Like, you're not even trying at this point, and you feel like you're just outrunning anyone who is racing against you. Though Amelia is making a good effort, you have overtaken her. Roll me another athletics with advantage, Dalen, and one for Amelia.
Two.
These things give me a +1 to my athletics.
Indeed, they do.
Oh, indeed
Oh,
they
I rolled a 10
do.
then.
Oh my.
And
I
the
rolled a 10.
and it's, I put in there any speed related checks, you must use advantage.
Don't even have a choice, bro. That
t-
is crazy.
Suffering from success.
Genuinely.
Exactly.
I literally need a natural 20 to overtake him.
Pretty much. All right. What was the total? 10?
I rolled a 10, yeah.
All right.
That's the total.
You, despite rolling lower, you still are just easily keeping ahead of Amelia. You are now a good way ahead of her. Roll me another athletics, both of you. Again, advantage for Dalen.
Please, for once, God,
Come on, come on.
God, just let me roll bad.
That's a weird
A
ask. You've been
nat-
asking me all the time to roll good for you.
A nat 1.
Mm.
Oh, oh,
Mm-hmm.
I rolled 2 nat 1s.
18!
No.
18.
That's
All right.
How?
God
Amelia,
loves you right now.
Amelia catches up, but Dalen's still in the lead. Roll me another athletics, both of you.
Oh, please.
Come on, please, please, please.
A 3
Natural 20.
Ooh.
and another 6, so 10.
What is happening?
At this point, somehow Amelia's caught up. You're neck and neck. The tree is very close in sight. Make me one more roll each.
Oh.
Please, please, I'm begging.
Nat 20?
Yeah.
Nat 1? I would say Nat 1.
An 11
What?
and a 9.
Oh, bro.
14 total?
Yeah, 14
14?
total.
You ruined all of my fun.
Oh, I could hear it in your voice this whole time.
Amelia,
I was like, you're just having so much fun with this, and he's so sad that you're losing.
I was literally giddy when like you guys rolled insanely high, and then like multiple times the first roll like on the gnome part was like the highest out of the out of the advantage was a 6, so immediately just like everyone overtook him. Anyways, Amelia, you do indeed make it to the tree first.
I win.
I'm gonna reach down and try and take off the shoes.
They do in fact slip off.
Just looked at them. I'm gonna chuck these in a river.
Please don't.
We could sell them.
God has spoken. Maybe I won't.
This was for the longest time my favorite item that I thought up.
You know what?
We
Can I do
Honestly,
it? You know what?
I'm just.
Give it to
know what?
Gnome. Give it to
Yeah,
Gnome.
I'll give him to Gnome.
I'm
Gnome,
honest.
I have another
honestly,
magic item for you, you freaking fiend.
No. Honestly, I'm debating if we should just keep them. You know, just keep them. We don't even need like.
Yeah, give it to Gnome.
If we ever need to use them, we can have them in our inventory. I think giving
Yeah,
it to
no,
Gnome is a
no,
valid
no.
idea.
At
Give it
this
to Gnome.
point, we've all been cursed at least once.
No,
Have
I
we
don't
all
think
been
so.
cursed?
Yes, yet.
It's been now Dalen, Amelia, and Gnome.
Oh yeah, Gnome's gonna be
Has
cursed now.
one been cursed?
Because I was
Who's
about
gonna
to
get
say,
cursed?
because I was about to say, I don't think Hiccup or Celebi have been cursed
I
yet.
meant to say us
No.
three specifically. All three of
Gnome's
us have been cursed.
Oh, actually, that
No.
reminds me. I completely forgot. Who are holding the gauntlets?
Dalen
Me,
has one,
I have-
Celebi has another.
I have one gauntlet, and B has the other one.
Yeah.
When did Gnome get cursed?
Did he not get cursed? Am I thinking of something else?
No, but actually, do
No.
roll a Constitution check now.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, not again. Not again. Not again. Constitution check. Yahoo! Oh my god, that was almost another one.
Please no.
A 19. It's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You still know of the presence of the gauntlets, but they don't seem to disturb you too much this day.
This day.
This day.
You're
This day.
safe. You're safe for now.
For now. I fear what happens when we reach the Hobgoblin Overlord, man.
What's that? I'm reading my own notes now because it's been so long since.
Dude,
After the race,
the-
Amelia kind of pats Dale on the back. Told you I was gonna smoke you.
Oh yeah, is there anything else you're doing before you continue on your way?
I was just gonna sit in the. Go back to sitting in the cart, just sad.
Just like-
and-
Do you
Just
want to
imagine
hug?
him crossing his arm, pouting in the corner.
just
Do you want
looks
to
at
hug?
Fine.
Okay, come here.
Just gives Amelia a hug.
It's okay.
Amelia, actually do make another perception check, and
Okay.
Galen as well.
Oh God.
The
18.
leprechaun.
Base roll of 14.
A 16.
16. Galen, you notice you feel an inch taller, and Amelia, you physically see him get taller as he took off the shoes.
She just smirks a little bit.
Those things try and take away my height. You know what? From now on, you know what? You know what? New rule. From now on, when I see any type of fae, I'm just gonna kick the shit out of it. You know what?
honestly, bro, fair.
I'm just gonna resort to violence.
Amelia's laughing. She's hugging him, but she's laughing.
That's unfair. I don't think the Sapiens did anything to you.
Sounds safe to me.
Shoes made you short.
Only by 1 inch. Come on now.
Yeah, they made me shorter, but I'm still taller than you. Short stack.
I was really hoping the shoes would stay on longer because it would have been so funny. If Dean
Yes,
just kept
I was
getting
hoping
shorter
so too. I'm like,
and
don't
shorter
take them off.
and shorter. All of a sudden, he's like below 4 feet, just getting shorter and shorter. It would have been so funny when you offered them to Dale, and Dale's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll put them on." I was like, "You should have seen my
I was gonna
smile."
have-
I was like, "Yes, the tallest person."
If he hadn't taken them off, I was gonna have it like as he got shorter and shorter. Even though she'd probably be surprised at first that if like they weren't able to get him off and like they kept like making him shorter, that eventually it gets to the point where somebody would like be patting him on the head,
Exactly,
like
I
a
know.
child.
It would have been so good. You guys ruined my plot line.
No. I'm sorry. I wanted it to.
Oh,
if I realized I would have
Shoes are the BBEG.
I would have had Selby put them on if I knew what they did. I'm sorry.
Plot twist, the shoes are the BBEG.
Oh. So I was so giddy when you won the race and then you gave him to Dalen. Yes. Anyways,
Oh, that would have been even worse because Selby's like, take them as a gift from me.
I know, it was perfect. Anyways, the gnome that you raced is out of sight, long gone now. You continue on your way. I just quickly throw out there. Anyone who wanted to do anything before you continue on your pathway towards Jitterbug?
Sylvie's still happy to probably be like, maybe she. I feel like she kind of like be like walking outside the cart, just beside the cart. You know, she wants to move now. She's energized,
I'm gonna look at
like
Sylvie.
The Sims.
You know, turning into a horse was a little bit of a cheap move. Not gonna lie.
Hey, I asked him if bocce was allowed, and he said there were no rules.
I wonder why
Yeah, but
they
a
said there's no
horse?
rules.
But a horse,
Yeah, a horse.
cheater.
You just know I'd beat you.
I beat you fair and square in a sword fight. Don't even at me right now.
Oh, I'm not talking about sword fights though. I'm talking about
Dude.
running. And she kind of just jogs ahead of the cart a bit. That's before Amelia can say anything more.
Can I chuck a rock at her?
Wait a minute. Wait, did Amelia just say "Don't even at me" right now?
I do
sorry,
believe
my-
so.
My internet slang came out.
Never-
I'm sorry.
Oh my god, never mind, I hate it.
Don't even call me out right now.
I am. You suck. That was terrible. That's disgusting.
I'm sorry.
Oh
Absolutely
man.
disgusting.
No, that's just hilarious because like that'd just be crazy talk. Oh my god.
We're ahead of our time, Hiccup.
Absolutely.
On God.
All right. You continue on your way, be enjoying the exhilarating race and the amusement of all seeing Dalen get an inch shorter for about a moment. You catch up to Galma. My goodness, I have to change that name. I can't remember it. You catch up to him. He was periodically looking behind him, making sure you guys weren't falling too far behind. You seem to have most of this late afternoon undisturbed, though. As you continue on, the flat, really flat plains of the wheat fields and the farms have kind of slowly gone to more hills again, and you can see more frequent trees. Who's at the helm of the horse? Is it back to Gnome? Or is it
I am.
Amelia? Amelia and B. Roll me perceptions.
Okay.
Nope. 12.
12?
I rolled a 9. I rolled a 6, so I rolled a 9.
6?
You rolled a stick.
I rolled a 6.
Alright.
And a plus 3 is a 9.
Off in the distance, you don't see any town, but you do see what B, I think? Yeah, what kind of seems like the outline of some sort of tower off in the horizon.
Whoa.
Hmm.
In the
What do you
direction
think
you're
that's
going.
used
Audio
for?
cut out?
Did you say something?
No, I wasn't sure if my eye was cutting out or not. So before I spoke, because I've spoken before.
We see a
Yeah,
tower.
no one-
If that's what you didn't hear.
Yeah,
Nope.
you see a tower. That's in the direction you're going.
Wonder what that thing's
Says
used
that
for.
she kind of. Yeah, I know, but no, yeah, but she kind of like, I imagine like B was like kind of like up beside the horse. She kind of like slows down upon like noticing like, oh, I thought we were going to a town. She kind of like slows down to decide where like Amelia's like doing the horses.
Do you think that's a dungeon?
Let's hope not.
It's creepy.
Yes.
Almost like Dalen's addiction for frogs.
Bruh.
Leave the frogman
I've-
alone. He's
I've
already
had
upset enough.
I've had enough to hear with all the jokes One more word. Just one. And I'm putting somebody through a tree.
Through?
I'm gonna grab you and I'm gonna friggin' slam you through a tree.
That's cute.
I didn't say anything.
Call me cute one more time. Do it again. See what happens.
I'm gonna look back at him and I'm gonna look back at him and grin. That's cute.
Anyone's gonna kiss her.
What?
What?
He's gonna give her a quick peck on the lips.
Bro, I was expecting some like domestic violence, dog. What the hell?
That's special treatment.
Should I roll?
What the hell?
Should I roll for that, Mr. DM?
Sleight of hands, I guess.
Sleight of hand.
That's
Sleight of
special
hand.
treatment
Or
right
stealth
there.
check. I
Special
don't know.
treatment.
Stealth kiss. I don't know. I'm not sure how to roll for this.
Natural 20.
Dead ass.
All right. Well,
Hold on.
Literally
Nuts.
perished
Turn
booty.
on my camera if it wasn't. If I didn't want to mess up the settings.
you not seeing this coming, in the middle of an argument of Dalen throwing out the threat of any more jokes that'll be tossed through a tree. You saying that's adorable. Dalen leans in quickly for a peck on the lips.
Yo.
That certainly shut you up.
B stops, reaches down to her pocket, pulls out 3 stones,
I knew she had stones left.
casts magic. No, it only lasts a certain amount of time. You have to recast it every time, so they don't stay. It's like after a minute, the spell fades away. So like you have to recast it. She casts magic eaters, and she throws one of the pebbles at Dalen.
All right, make an attack to hit.
Do I have to roll any kind of check for the spell, or?
I would say no.
Okay.
Let me quickly look at magic eaters.
It's a cantrip, so I
yeah.
don't need to like use spell slots or anything like that.
Yeah.
Magic eaters.
Magic eaters. Yay, Tars.
Oh, I forgot I didn't. I need to change Word of Radiance to Radiant Riz. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
You already changed it, I thought.
I did, but then I changed it
That
back.
was already Radiant Riz.
I did, but I
18?
changed it back.
18. Does that hit, Dalen?
18, yeah.
All right. Roll damage.
1d6 plus 1. Okay.
Oh Lord.
3. It's not much, but it's something. I imagine this is knocking him right at the like back of between the eyes. Between the eyes. Just knocking him between the eyes.
You took. Wait, it was 3, right?
3 damage. Yeah.
It's kind of like
That was only one. That was only 1 stone, by the way. She has 2 other ones.
you're gonna throw all 3.
Nope, not yet. But she's thrown one.
Not yet.
It hit you square in the forehead.
He's gonna. Oh, damn. He kind of rubs the spot where it hit.
That'll probably be a lump.
Amelia's she just turns back around and focuses on the road.
What? No more jokes?
And that's another pebble.
I'm just
Tell-
saying, bro.
Roll to hit.
We just
He took the gnome shoes off. Infinite rig.
Infinite Riz, I know. 15. I don't think that
It
hits
doesn't hit.
knowing your armor.
Nope.
I was about to say, knowing my armor, I'm pretty sure you have a slightly higher armor than me. I don't think that
I have a
hits.
16 armor class.
Oh no, we have the same
Sylvie-
armor class, man.
Yeah.
Selby, just quit.
Oath of the Riz, bro.
Oh, the rest.
I'm so close to making that a custom A custom one. Just for jokes, never to use it in a real session, but Oath of Riz.
Dayla, remember that one guy I showed you, the YouTube guy?
Yes.
Um,
Oath of throwing it back.
all right.
Bro, what?
After after Amelia says that, B just kind of like turns back ahead, kind of like starts walking and just flicks the other pedal to the side onto the ground.
All right. As you continue on your way, everyone in the cart. Where's actually everyone's positions? You're still walking on the road. Amelia's at the helm. Where are the other three? Just chilling in the back?
Yeah, just chilling.
All right.
Someone in the back.
No?
Home is in the cart. He's chilling.
All right.
He's chilling.
Oops. Was that? All
I'm
right.
in my garage.
With all this knowledge. You continue on your way. The tower that we saw has now become quite a bit clearer, and this tower kind of stands above what you can see to be some sort of fort. The road at this point kind of splits, and Galma, my goodness, starts to go take the road that leads slightly to the right, and no longer going straight towards the tower or the fort.
Okay, guess we're following him.
Yes, that's not where we're going.
Guess so.
Quick question: Is the tower like? Does it look evil?
Make a perception check.
Does it look evil? That's very subjective, don't you think?
I mean, some buildings don't exactly look pleasant.
I know, but still, it's kind of subjective, isn't it?
Like, I don't know if y'all have been. Oh, 19.
19.
Ooh.
It doesn't look particularly evil. It just looks like a standard stone keep from here, and it has a particularly high tower in one of its corners.
All right. Okay. Because like I don't know if y'all have seen like OU campus. There's one of the buildings there was built during I believe the Vietnam War, where there was like a whole bunch of like riots, obviously about stop fighting in Vietnam. And so the way that they built the building, the bottom floor is like 6-foot thick concrete with no windows.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Literally
looked-
a dungeon. Literally,
Literally a dungeon. It's insane.
Reminds me of the catacombs in France.
Something like that, man.
Never want to go there, by the way, because it's claustrophobic and you can get lost.
Yeah,
I will-
I'm about to say, you will never pay me, you could not pay me $100 to go in the catacombs.
Do you have to
Yeah.
go
Maybe the
now?
short one.
Yeah, I thought I would be able to stay up longer, but I'm very sleepy.
Yeah,
If
okay.
I
Mm.
tried, if I tried to play longer, I wouldn't be able to focus
Well,
a lot.
pretty
tomorrow.
much we're at the end anyways. I was just gonna at this point, as you go down the road, it doesn't take too much longer. It's getting closer to dusk, and you now see the swamp and the trees that kind of down. Now at this point, that has made up the horizon, and you can see the town of Jitterbug get within view, and we can leave it there. For anything further than this, it'll get too long. So you've almost arrived to your
Sweet.
destination. The town is in view, and the landscape has turned more of like a wetlands. Everything is kind of a bit murky, and you can see the swamp, and you can have a bit of a pungent smell from the odor the swamp gives off from all the plants that are decaying in the area.
Well, that's fun.
Yahoo!
At least everyone doesn't know 'em this time.
All right.
Wait,
Mm. Oh.
I'm
That's
sorry. That was
unfortunate.
mean. That was mean.
And y'all, don't leave the poor guy alone. Alright,
I
I'm
didn't say
sorry
anything.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry for always being the one to be like, oh yeah, I gotta go now. I'm sorry.
No,
Oh, you're
I mean,
it's
okay.
okay.
no, hey, it's fine. I mean, I technically should too. I have school tomorrow as well, but like,
Yeah.
I just
Might
don't
as
care
well
about
in
myself.
school.
Well, Tuesday's
I
usually
just don't care about
the
myself.
second day, anyways. Fridays is usually we can go a little longer, so it's all good. Yeah. We can conclude it here. Won't change much.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good
Going to
night.
bed. I'm a
Bye.
sleepy little guy.
Thanks for joining.
Night,
Good night.
dude.
Have a good one.
Aw.